Today's video is brought to you by Pinata. If you rent your home, Pinata turns paying rent into rewards. You can build your credit and earn points towards gift cards and perks just for paying your rent on time. With the holidays around the corner, it's a perfect way to stretch your budget. Get started with Pinata today. The link is in the description below. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Hopefully, I got the audio issues figured out, but yes, I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. This is episode 190 and the finale of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24, the Career Mode Edition. If you missed the last episode when you're rewatching this or what have you, you can click the eye in the top right of the screen to go check that out. And while you're at that, make sure you give the video a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel because this is, like I said, the finale of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. But we still got NASCAR 25 rolling up here, as well as some other stuff coming up here soon. So definitely follow along with the channel so you can, or subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with everything we got coming up. Down there in the video description is our Linktree link. Linktree has all of our channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. A lot of those companies got some great deals going on in preparation for the Black Friday season, so definitely go check them out. Get yourself some deals on some great products down there. Also in the what am I trying to say? Join button and the video description down below. Information on channel memberships, $5 a month for ad-free, extended length videos, merchandise discounts, and video inclusions. Yes, you can get your name in the upcoming series we got coming on. I almost gave it away there for a second, so I stopped myself. But yes, you can get your name in the game, but the only way to do that is with a channel membership. Is only $5 a month, like I said. So go check out video. Man, I did it again. Check out channel memberships in the video description, or like I said, the join button below the video. So yeah, apologies for the technical difficulties because something happened and I have no idea what. So bear with me. We might have to do some adjustments with the audio. I'm going to make one that I think we're going to need. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So hopefully you should be hearing like a little clicky as we kind of scroll through all this stuff. But let me know if it's too loud or what have you. So, oh boy. So as we continue on through here, we got 5 races on tap. We're going to start things off at Knoxville Raceway, the sprint car capital of the world. First and foremost, that is going to be first one on tap, 50 laps there for $170,000 to win. Oopsies, wrong button. Then Kokomo Speedway, 40 laps for $155,000. Then we'll head to Lincoln Speedway for the first time for $160,000 and 40 laps. Volusia Speedway Park for the second time, 40 laps there, $135,000 to win. Then we'll round things off for the first and last time at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the dirt track there, for 60 laps and $250,000 to win. Those are the 5 races on tap for us here in this finale episode. We are the current points leader by 34 points over Brandon Shepard. Bobby Pierce is 18 points behind Shepard, and Chris Madden is only 12 points behind Bobby Pierce. So I think those are the only 3 cars we got to worry about. Dennis Erb is a little ways away. He's 94 points behind Chris Madden, so it's going to take a lot for Erb to catch up. So Shepard, Pierce, and Madden are the ones that we're going to concern ourselves with here. But first things first, let's get everything repaired. $41,065 to get everything up to snuff here. I don't really think my headset's going to work because I had to go kind of a roundabout way to make this work, but we'll make sure everything's good to go when we get going here. But I think that's going to be it before we head in here. Well, actually, let's check out here. So Knoxville, Kokomo, Volusia, we've raced at before. Knoxville was race number 20. So how did we do last time here? 5th. Okay, and then I know we won at Kokomo there. Yes, we did there. And then Volusia was the first race of the season. And first race of the season, okay, 7th. I mean, not terrible, but not great either. So I think as long as we can be consistent through these 5 races, we'll be fine. But yeah, I am kind of nervous here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the championship or not. But well, if we don't, then I guess we're going to have to run some more races. But we're definitely going to do everything we can to get it. So Knoxville Raceway is up first. Knoxville, Iowa, the sprint car capital of the world. One of my bucket list tracks for real life racing. So, before I get going there, I did mention the upcoming series. There will be a teaser for that one here. Probably a couple of them there in this live stream. So definitely keep your eyes out for that. I will not prompt you on it. I will not let you know when it's coming. It'll just show up when it shows up. So definitely keep your eyes out on for that, and let me know what you think when you do see it. So yeah, it's going to be bittersweet to kind of end this one off, but let's get going. Knoxville Raceway is up first. All right, we've made it to Knoxville Raceway, and please let me know in the chat if the sound is too much in the game or what have you. So 15.300, the time to beat. Let's head out onto the racetrack. Let me actually try something here. Yeah, for some reason my headset's not working, so I'm just going to have to roll with no sound here. But it is what it is. We'll just, make do. Goal time of 15.3. Our fast lap ever is a 15.453. So it's going to be a little tough, but we'll see what we can do here in the VP Racing Fuels Kinetic Gasket Top Meets number 25 World of Outlaw model. I don't know what chassis this is. I think it's a black diamond from iRacing when the iRacing scanned it, but I'm not entirely sure. 15.606 there for lap number 1. We did get a little high there through 1 and 2. So that probably killed a little bit of our momentum. Now through 3 and 4. Off of 4, we're going to bounce it off the wall. 4:08. Okay, that's our fastest lap ever. We're a little loose, so I think if we can tighten this up just a teeny, tiny bit. Where's my setup guide? There it is. All right. Oopsies. All right, so we're a little loose, so I think I'm going to go a little softer on the right rear spring rate. That should help us out there. I think I know what the issue is. Let me know if you guys can hear it now. I think I know what the problem was. All right. Ooh, get all the greasy stuff. Nope, I do have sound in my headset now. There we go. I think I know what the problem was. Can you hear it now? Yep. Okay. So, a little behind the scenes here. So when you stream and record with OBS, so I use I don't use Streamlabs OBS. I just use regular OBS. When you record in it, you can record the different audio sources to different channels. So typically, I record game audio on one channel and then my audio on another channel, mainly because that allows me to kind of treat them as, they are treated as two different tracks when I edit, so I can change the audio settings for each track individually. But when you stream, for some reason it only takes audio channel number 1, so a little weird there, but I do have audio in my headset now, so that makes sense. If I can't hear it, you guys probably couldn't hear it either. But the weird thing is OBS was showing me the it was showing me that it was getting audio, but it just wasn't outputting any audio. So if you guys want me to turn it up, I can. I just want you to be able to. I just want to be able to. Oh my goodness! I just want to know that you guys can hear me and I don't get drowned out by engine noise. So just let me know what you guys want to do, and we'll kind of do it on the fly, right? So I appreciate your input here and all this. Now, throughout all of my droning on there, we did run a 398, not close enough. Still, 9/10 of a second off, or no, 9/10 of 1/10. So 9/100ths of a second off. 3/10 slower than our fastest lap on that lap. So see what we can do here. I think we're kind of grasping at straws here. I'm not really concerned about the goal times, to be blunt with you. I don't know. It's not. We have plenty of money. We don't need the money. The skill points don't matter. It's like whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter at this stage. So, car is still a little. I mean, it's a little tight now, but we can try that. Let's try one more practice session here. See how the car reacts here, and then we can move on to the next session. All right, down through 3 and 4, off of turn number 4. We'll go onto the clock for practice once again in our third session here. I am definitely not taking the full hour. That's a little ridiculous. I wish it was like real life where you only got 3 to 5 laps or something like that. 5:02 there for lap number 1 here in this third little session we're on track for. Rip a tear off there. Down into 3 and 4 once again. Tap the brakes a little bit to get into the corner. Off for this is a good lap. 384. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to run much better than that. So, yeah, 15.384. Let's go ahead and head to the next session because that goal time is gonna be like I'm surprised it wasn't a 14 something. So, all right, we're gonna be starting mid pack, or we're gonna qualify around mid pack. So, just an FYI, if you're wanting to see the 25 car start up front, you're not going to see it here in this one. So we'll just see what we can do here at Knoxville here in qualifying down the front straightaway. We'll go on to the clock here for qualifying action. Down the back straightaway, blip the brake, just tap it to get the car set a little bit. Oh, that's a good 3 and 4 right there. Off of turn 4 down the front straightaway. First lap of 4.18. A 15.418. Yeah, that's going to be mid-pack. Knoxville's always been kind of one of those kind of Achilles heel tracks. We race well here, but we just can never kind of break through. 5:32 for our lap 2. Lap number 1 will be our lap of note. We'll time in 13th fastest. Wow, I cannot talk today. Bobby Pierce goes to the board. Brandon Shepard second. Third will go to Ryan Gustin, Chris Madden fourth, and Cade Dillard rounding out the top 5 here in qualifying in Knoxville Raceway. All right, back in the pit area, and I don't think I'm going to do any changes to the car. I think it was fine the way it was. I am going to go down on the brake bias because so what this does is it puts less pressure when you hit the brake pedal. It puts less pressure to the front brakes and more to the rear, and helps the car turn on corner entry. More front brake bias will give you more pressure on the front brakes and will allow you to, or when you hit the brakes, it brakes straighter. So if you're trying to go into the corner straight, you want more front brake. If you want to kind of use the brakes to help turn the car, you want more rear brake. Typically, like in the real world, we use more front brake when the track slicks off because it helps keep the car straight going into the corners. But you don't want to hear me talk about real life stuff. You want to hear me talk about World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. So heat race number 3 is up. We're starting. I didn't even catch it. 5, 10, third here. So, I mean, we got a good shot of putting ourselves into the show straight from the heat race. I'm not estimating that we're going to be in a qualified dash. So let's see how we do. Heat race number 3 is up next.
It's time for heat 3. The top 2 move on to the qualified dash.
Top 2 to the qualified dash, and I believe that said top 4 to the A main. We've got, who is that? Ryan Gustin. Brian Shirley in front of us. Green flag is out. Yes, top 4 to the A main. Ooh, got a little wibbly wobbly, bibbly bobbly there on the start. Oh, to the inside of our fellow Illinois and Brian Shirley. We're going to take over the second spot. Why is this 12 laps? Why is this heat race 12 laps? There's no reason this needs to be 12 laps. Brian Shirley now fighting with Daryl Lanigan for that third position down the front straightaway. He'll have it as we dive off into turn number 1. Put Shirley still in the third position. Ryan Gustin out to the race lead. We are somehow, some way in the runner-up spot, which puts us in the qualified dash as long as we can hold on to it here for another 10 laps. Gustin out front still by well over 1 second now, almost a second and a half. Now make that a second and a half as we go off into turn number 3. Oh boy, got in that greasy stuff down there in 3 and 4. Shirley not really able to close in on us, except now into turn number 1. We're a little tight on entry. He's going to try to poke a nose to the inside. Nah. We're going to say we'll hold on to the spot. I couldn't see him there, so definitely didn't cut him off or anything like that. We'll come around now to complete lap number 4 of 12 here at Knoxville Raceway. We are a little tight on corner entry still, and I don't know how we're still tight on corner entry, but we are. We'll come around now. 5 laps are complete, 7 to go. Shirley still hunting us down for that second position, right where he started. Second place goes to the qualified dash. Third will make the A main, but will not go to the qualified dash. We'll be halfway home this time. 6 down, 6 to go as we bounce off the wall at the start-finish line. Shirley tried to look to the outside there through 1 and 2. Didn't make it happen. Now down the back straightaway into turn number 3. He's going to follow in our tire tracks on corner entry, but on or through the middle, he'll slide a little wide. Now we'll hold on to the spot. Shirley now goes in high through turns 1. We get tight. Now I think getting tight actually helped us because he had a run there through 1 and 2. We're able to hold on to the second position, pulled a little bit of a gap here off of 4. We got 4 laps to go. We're going to have to loosen this up on corner entry because we are tight on corner entry. And I don't want to be slamming on the brakes or using too much brake to help this car turn. 3 laps to go as we approach the back of the field. Ryan Gustin is gone by 4 seconds here in this one. 3 laps to go, like I said, down the back straightaway. And we'll come around now. Brian Shirley going to look to the inside. Not going to have the room. Not going to make it happen off of turn number 4. 2 laps to go this time, die. 2 laps to go as we look to the inside of Martin off of 2. We'll get him in the rear view mirror as we now get in the greasy stuff there. Do everything we can to try hold off Brian Shirley for this final lap. Down the front straightaway, white flag flies. 1 more lap to go, and we're going to give him the opening he needs. We'll beat bang through 1 and 2 and down through the back straightaway into turn number 3. We're just going to send it with no regards to anyone's safety. And just like that off of turn number 4, it's a drag race to the line. We'll come home in 3rd. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. That had to be close. Oh, my gosh. How close was that? We'll finish in the 3rd position, grabbing the race win and go through to the qualified dash is going to be Ryan Gustin. Brian Shirley finishes 2nd by 5 1/1000ths of a second. 5 1/1000ths of a second. We'll finish 3rd, go to the A main. We'll take Devin Moran with us. Daryl Lanigan, Dylan Yoder. Everybody else going to have to run the B main. And I'm going to do something I don't normally do here. And let's go look at the replay because I got to see exactly how close that was. And assuming the timing line is the start-finish line, I don't know how much. Oh, my goodness. That's what put me starting 13th instead of in the top 10. That move, that amount of space right there. So, yeah, that sucks. That sucks a fat one. So, all right. Back in the pit area here, A-main time at Knoxville Raceway. Just to recap, we did not get a response bonus in practice or qualifying. Qualified 13th, started 3rd in heat race number 3, and that is where we finished after what I said was 5 1/1000ths of a second behind Brian Shirley. He got us on the last lap. I got real tight on corner entry into turn 1, and he was able to dive down to the inside and drag race to the start-finish line. Yeah, so that kind of sucked. So we've got to loosen up on turn-in. So we're going to go 20 pounds softer on the right front. I'm sorry. That'll help on turn in. We're going to leave everything else alone. So we've got, 50 laps here, right? So long race coming up here at Knoxville. So grab your popcorn and get seated because A-main at Knoxville Raceway is up next. Gridded and pacing and ready to go, racing from the 13th position. We are ready to go. Green flag flies. We're underway here from Knoxville Raceway. 50 laps the distance here at the old sprint car capital of the world, but we got fenders. Oh boy, got a little wibbly wobbly there off of turn number 4 as I'm trying to get through my my spiel here, but we bang into Colton Flinner there, and we'll be able to hold on to 13th now through 1 and 2 on lap number 2. We'll get by Colton Flinner and put ourselves into the 12th position now as we look to the inside. And hey, look, there's Brian Shirley. We should have started up there, but it is what it is. They're 3 wide up in front of us. Brent Larson, Brian Shirley, Brandon Overton up there. Overton going to rip the lip up there on that top side. We're going to get a good run into turn number 3. In the greasy stuff, however, they're on the apron-ish area of the track. Colton Flinner gets a good run there on the high side. Tries to look to our outside to grab the spot. Not going to make it happen. Down the back straightaway. Oh, Brent Larson chops us off there. Oh, like George Washington in the cherry tree. He chopped us off right there. Oh, boy. Overton and Larson going into turn number 1. Make contact. Overton gets a little booty action in the air, but he'll lose a little momentum, and we'll slide on by for position number 11. We're now +2 in 4 now at the line. This time make it 5 laps. 5 laps complete. Brandon Shepard is your race leader. We close in considerably on Brent Larson there through the middle of turns 1 and 2. We're going to go to, oh man, I'm a little hesitant to go to the extreme high side, but I might have to do something. 6 laps completed here. How's everybody enjoyed this series? It's been 190 episodes, or 189 to get to this point. Feels like it took forever, but now that it's here, I kind of don't want to see it go. But all good things must come to an end. We got a little weird there off of turn number 2. Now we kind of late apex 3 and 4 there as we try to reel in Brent Larson and Dennis Erb Jr. Oh, man, we had a good run there. Oh, piece of mud. All right, well, Larson's going to slide up, and we'll just take that spot right from him. You know, might have had to body him out of the way just a little bit there, but we'll take over the 10th position now, +3 on our starting position as we work lap number 10. Oh, Brian Shirley and Tyler Bruning get together there at the end of the back straightaway. It doesn't really slow either one of them down, no, which is weird. 10 laps are complete now. Ooh, got a little tight there through 1 and 2. Brent Larson going to look to the inside. Tried to chop off his run there, but we were not successful in that one. Now we're going to go to the high side. Look at that run we got there. We'll hold off Larson there as we now dive it into turn number 1 once again. Looking to the inside of Brian Shirley, the squirrel. Through 1 and 2, he'll hold us off now down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Larson there still on the bottom side behind us as we continue fighting with Brian Shirley to try to grab that 9th position. We'll go to the high side now through 1 and 2. We'll be able to hold off and pull away from Brent Larson there behind us. We're just not quite up to snuff to really keep up with these cars in front of us, but really the big thing here is consistency. We have to try to lose as few points as possible. We used the banking of the track to try to reel in these 3 cars in front of us. We are not able to do so. Oh, Brian Shirley, Tyler Bruning. Nope, Dennis Erb Jr. Tyler Bruning get together. Caution will fly. Didn't know if a caution was going to come out or not. Brandon Shepard is your race leader. Bobby Pierce, not Chris Madden. Ryan Gustin, Chris Madden, and I can't tell who that is in 5th. Cade Dillard is in 5th, but on the restart here, we're going to dip to the inside of Brian Shirley, try to take over the 8th position. Not able to do so there through 1 and 2, now into the backstretch on 3 and 4. Off of 4, we'll get to the inside of Brian Shirley, put us into position number 8 as we start to work on Dennis Erb Jr. and Kyle Bronson now, who runs in 6th position in front of Dennis Erb Jr. Remember, every position on track is 2 points more or less, depending on if we go forward or backwards. So definitely need to try to maximize our efforts here at Knoxville Raceway. Car's still a little tight. I probably should have went a little more on the softer side on the right front spring, but I'm not going to complain too much. 18 laps are completed, 32 to go here at Knoxville. Got to stop getting down there in that greasy stuff. That does slow us down, so we need to keep all four on the racing surface as we try to reel in Dennis Erb Jr. 31 laps to go, 19 completed, quickly approaching that halfway point here. 50 laps at Knoxville Raceway. Kay Dillard and Kyle Bronson got together there down the back straightaway, but we stay green and we stay rubber side down and right side up. So we try to reel in Dennis Erb Jr., who runs in the 7th position. We ride P8 after starting 13th here at Knoxville. 21 will be complete this time by. Erb really pulled us there on that one. 29 laps to go. Cars behind us starting to really reel us in through the corners, but on corner exit, we really kind of pull away from them. .28 laps to go now. Like I said, quickly approaching the halfway point here in this one. Enter that corner a little high, late apex the corner on exit. Yeah, well, not this time. We're going to stay high the entire time. Let's try it through 1 and 2, see if we can keep this thing wound up and roaring. Use the banking of the track to try to get a little momentum built up down the back straightaway. Now Dennis Erb Jr. is going to migrate to the top side. We'll try to dipsy-do right back down to the bottom side and close in, and we are not able to do so. 26 to go, halfway home next time by. Erb in front of us stays on the high side. Bobby Pierce will take the cross sticks at the flag stand. Your leader at the halfway point is the 32 of Bobby Pierce. 25 complete, 25 to go. We ride in the 8th position after starting 13th. We are kind of just in no man's lane right now. Equidistant, not really equidistant, but got a decent amount of time to the car in front as well as the car behind. I like running the top side. I think it is just as fast as the bottom, but it's so dangerous. All it takes is one little mistake, and you're in the wall and losing spots left and right. So, man, I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's actually faster, but we'll see. 28 laps are complete this time by. 22 laps remain. Remember, we entered this race as the points leader. I think the gap was, 34 back to Brandon Shepard, and Bobby Pierce was a good 18 points behind Shepard. So as of right now, Pierce will not surpass us in the point standings, and I think that as of right now, if Shepard is running in second, which I'm assuming he is, that's going to gain him about, 14 points or so. 12, 14 points, 20 to go. So he will cut into our points lead as it stands, but not considerable. Well, it actually would be a considerable amount, but we would still have the points lead. Tyler Bruning now behind us, starting to reel us in as he has gotten by Brian Shirley after the incident Bruning had earlier with Dennis Erb Jr. Could really use another caution right about now. It looks like a race leader is in the back of the field, so anything could happen as we get through the back of the field. Bruning now pokes a nose there. Look, pokes a nose down there to the inside through 1 and 2. We'll hold him off there down the back straightaway, but through 3 and 4, he's going to try it again. Nah, we say. We'll hold on to the spot with 17 to go. Good run there through 1 and 2. Got a little low there on the berm, if you will, and I want to try to not do that as much as possible. It's probably one of our better laps, to be honest with you. Yeah, 5:31. Ooh, 2:99, our fastest lap. When did we run a 2:99? Oh, man. I wasn't even paying attention to our lap times. And somehow, some way, we ran a sub 15:3 second lap. Erb gets to the inside of the last place car of Jimmy Owens. So, boy, that was close off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway for those two cars. Bruning and Shirley still trying to hunt us down for the 8th position. Still a little tight on corner entry there as we have 14 laps to go. Oh, man, I should have gone a little softer on that right front spring just to make it a little better on corner entry. Not that we're bad, but I just think we could have been a tiny bit better. Bruning up there in the backs or behind us. He is on the top side of the track. Brian Shirley to the inside. The only thing I can hope for here is that those two cars get together on corner exit and cause some sort of calamitous incident to bring out the caution or something in front of it. I don't really care who does it, but I need something to happen if we're going to... Oh, boy, I got way too low there on corner entry. Brian Shirley gets into it with Jimmy Owens through 3 and 4. Now 11 to go. Shirley's going to try to poke a nose here to the inside. Not going to make it happen. We will hold on to the spot now down the back straightaway. And are we going to have a repeat of the heat race? Let's hope not. Oh, boy. Was it 5 1,000ths of a second he beat us by? 10 laps to go this time by. We got 10 to go from position number 8. Remember, we started 13th, so we gained 5 spots here, but like I said before, Knoxville has always been one of those kind of Achilles heel tracks. It's crap on a cracker. All right, well, obviously, let's get our controller plugged in, and I'm glad it did it right when we entered a corner. All right, we're able to hold on to it there somehow, some way, as we get by, or look to get by, the 9 car of Mason Ziegler. Closing in on Nick Hoffman, and I don't even know who this other, Daryl Lanigan, who ride in 22nd and 23rd. We got by Hoffman there, get a little too low there off of corner number 2. That's going to slow us down just a wee little bit there, Governor. Get it tight on corner entry. Brian Shirley's going to try to dive to the inside. We'll get wide off of 4. We're going to now dive to the inside of Shirley. We're not going to have the run there. I think he's going to have the spot unless we just dive bomb him hard going into turn number 3. We don't have the run that we need to do so. We got a little bit of breathing room back to Tyler Bruning, but not much. We're going to fall back to 9th as Brian Shirley gets by and starts to set sail. Now we have, 6 more laps to keep Tyler Bruning behind us, and 2 points is 2 points. We have got to keep him behind us for these remaining now 5 laps to go this time by. Oh, boy, now into turn 1. Shirley's going to go to the top side. We'll keep it stuck here on the bottom side, catfishing on the bottom. See if we can maybe reel in and get by Brian Shirley as he rips the lip up there on the top side. 4 to go this time. I realize we're not racing for the lead, but hey, when you're racing for a championship, you got to do what's best and capitalize on everything you can. We started 13th. We're up to 9th. A top 10 is definitely a good run for us here at Knoxville. I think we finished, 7th or something like that last time we were here, so... relatively similar in finishing positions, but you really just got to take what you can get. If I remember correctly, we might have had quite a few cautions in that last one. Oh, Shirley gets together with Jeremy Shaw. They're down the front straightaway getting into turn number 1. We'll stay green, however, as we take 2 to go. Get a little wobbly there getting into turn number 3. This time by Flagman. Dan on the flag stand's got the doctor's jacket in the air. 1 more lap to go here at Knoxville Raceway. For the final time here at Knoxville Raceway 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Shirley goes to the top side. We'll dive it down to the inside. Can we get a run off of turn number 4? We will not. We'll come home in the 9th position. We'll finish in the 9th position here at Knoxville Raceway after starting from 13th. Grabbing a race win is going to be Bobby Pierce. Brandon Shepard finishes 2nd. Ryan Gustin 3rd. Chris Madden 4th. And Cade Dillard will round out the top 5 here in the A-Main at Knoxville Raceway. All right, a top 5 is definitely, a 9th place run is definitely not anything to be upset with. We are still the points leader, but that lead will have dwindled down to 20 points. Okay, so he didn't really gain that much on us. He 14 points, if I'm not mistaken, 132 to 146. So, yeah, 14 points. Yeah, I mean, not great, but we're still the points leader, which is what we need. We have 4 more races to go. Race earnings, $97,164 for a 9th place run. Not going to be upset about that at all. So totals out to $180,598 for our final trip to the sprint car capital of the world. Let's head back to the race shop and get ready for Kokomo Speedway. They're back at the race shop. No top 5, and that incentive contract was already expired before we even got into it. So, okay, so we'll get everything jiggery-pokeried around here. 37 races are now complete. We move on to race number 38 of 41. 4 more races to go, and there we are. We are still the points leader, 20 points. Now, I am excited about this one with Kokomo. It's a track where we won last time, so I'm definitely happy with that. So I'm going to put in the chat a poll question for you all. So with 1 race down, 4 to go, I want to know if you think we're going to be able to hold on to this. So yeah, go check out the chat box there and get your poll answer in there. I want to see what you guys think on this. But while you're doing that, we're going to head to, or get the car and tools, parts, and everything else loaded up. And we're going to head to Kokomo for 40 laps and $155,000 to win. All right, here we are, Kokomo Speedway, 11:124, the goal time to beat here. So let's head out onto the track. Oh, nobody here, so let's get going. 11:124, like I said, fastest lap ever for us, a 10:847. We did win this race last time, but this is one of those you can really kill yourself. You can really end your own race here with those infield tractor tires, and the outside traffic cones don't really play into that. But 11:396 for lap number 1, and car just doesn't feel. Car feels a little erratic right now, but I think that's what you need at this track. So lap number 2, a 10:847, and was that our already existing fastest lap ever? If not, we just set a new one. So that's a tractor tire. So we're gonna call it good. All right, we're going to call it good. Head to qualifications. 11:004, and I think we can grab that. We just got to have a good run here on our warm-up lap. So I'm going to run the top side here through 3 and 4. Get a big head of steam down the front straightaway and dive it hard into turn number 1. 11:004, the time to beat. For a top 5 qualifying spot. Let's see what lap number 1 gives us. Oh my God, I really backed it in there, didn't I? Clipped the tractor tire there through 1 and 2. Are we going to be able to get it even with clipping the tractor tire on lap 2? No. 11:183. I think 11:196 was lap number 2, so very, very close on our lap times there. But 12th, we're just going to start in 3rd position again, but just 1 heat race up. Top of the board here at Kokomo, going to go to Brandon Shepard, Chris Madden 2nd. 3rd goes to Cade Dillard, Bobby Pierce in 4th. Dennis Erb Jr. rounds out the top 5 in qualifying here at Kokomo Speedway. All right, now if I remember correctly, going back to last time we were here, we qualified something similar, but then somehow worked our way into winning the heat race and the qualified dash. So maybe we can repeat history here. So we're going to start from the 3rd position here in heat race number 2, inside line, which is definitely where you want to be here at Kokomo on the starts and restarts. So let's check out the setup here in case you are wondering about what we are running here. There it is for all of you to see. So, and time's up. All right. We're going to head to the track now for heat race number 2 at Kokomo Speedway. Top 4 to the A-main, tab 2 to the qualified dash. Here at Kokomo, we roll from the 3rd position. Chris Madden, Ryan Gustin in front of us. We are ready to go. Heat race action is underway here at Kokomo. Into turns 1 and 2, we're going to get to the inside of Ryan Gustin. Take over the runner-up spot now through 3 and 4. Oh, we get a little tight there, but off of the top side, Madden will lead lap number 1. Now through 1 and 2, we're going to stick it on the bottom side and hopefully make it work here. No, we do not. Now through 3 and 4, once again, off of turn 4, Madden on the top side still has the race lead. Trying to make a late corner slide job work, and yes, sir, off of turn number 2, we'll go to the race lead here in heat race number 2 with 3 laps complete. 3 laps complete. Madden now drops to the bottom side behind us, but I don't know if that's I don't even know if we're running a good line or not because we're kind of all over the place. But 6 laps now remain. 4 laps complete. And Ryan Gustin just threw a haymaker on Chris Madden, and it did not work. But they are now fighting tooth and nail, side by side, for that runner-up spot to get into the qualified dash. Madden has edged out ahead of Gustin as now he starts to set his sights back on us for the race lead. We get tight through 3 and 4. We'll hold on to the spot now. No, we're past halfway. 4 laps are remaining. 6 laps complete. We got to look out for these 3 cars in front of us because I can feel something brewing between the 3 of them. Max McLaughlin, Daniel Hilsebeck make a little contact there. Hilsebeck goes wide as now 2 laps remain here in heat race number 2. We'll get by all 3 of them as now we dispose of Harrison. Now off of turn number 4, little tight. White flag flies. 1 more lap to go. Oh boy, almost buggered it up there on the last lap, but now off of turn number 4, we'll see the checker flag flying and we'll grab heat race win here at Kokomo Speedway. I think we are off and running here at Kokomo Speedway. Started 3rd, finished 1st. We'll roll from the outside of the front row of the qualified dash. We'll take Chris Madden along with us to that qualified dash. Ryan Gustin finishes 3rd, Rick Eckert 4th. They will go through to the A main, everybody else B main bound here at Kokomo. Okay, I think we can do a little swapping around here. We're going to go 40 pounds softer on the right front spring, make it a little easier on turn in because I'm making an assumption that I'm going to hit the tractor tire at some point throughout the rest of the race night. So, and drop the brake bias down to 10% front bias, so more pressure to the rear, help the car turn. So qualified dash is up next. We're going to roll from the outside of row number 1. Can we put it on the pole for the A main? Let's find out. Let's hit the track for the qualified dash. All right, if you're unfamiliar, how you finish the qualified dash is how you start the A main. The qualified dash made up of heat race winners and then heat race second place finishers. So that is how the field is set. We are ready to go, starting from 2nd. The green flag flies. We are underway. I was going to try to dip underneath Brandon Shepard. We couldn't get the grip we needed to do so, though. But now, oh, boy. Wow, look at that. We just turned right underneath him, and we'll lead lap number 1 here of the qualified dash at Kokomo Speedway. You all witnessed it. I didn't make any changes to difficulty or what have you. We're just a little bit better here at Kokomo than we are at Knoxville. We'll hold on to the race lead as we complete lap number 2. Now come around to complete lap number 3 from the race lead once again, doing what we need to do to maintain our points lead. And I'm a little concerned with that spring adjustment we made because it doesn't really feel like the car is that much looser on turning. It's still giving me a little bit of a tight sensation. So I might put a little bit of stagger in it for the A main, but that was a pretty good corner right there. But halfway home, we're going to get into the wall there through or down the front straightaway as we take the cross sticks from Flagman Dan. Halfway home, 5 down, 5 to go. This time by 6 down, 4 to go here in the qualified dash. Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. We'll have a good run here. Now Shepard starting to get some momentum built up here on that top side as we have 3 laps now remaining. How did I not hit that tire? But now you look at this behind us. Brandon Shepard ripping the lip up there on that top side, trying to make it happen. We're going to do everything we can to keep him behind us as he now drops to the bottom, trying to make something happen there. He's got to worry about Chris Madden, and they beat doors, and Brandon Shepard's going to go for a spin. Caution flies. Caution out on the speedway will lead the field back to green with Chris Madden, Cade Dillard, Bobby Pierce, Dennis Erb Jr., top 5, then Brian Shirley, Brandon Shepard, Kyle Bronson, Kyle Strickler, Daryl Lanigan. Your running order ready to go with 2 laps to go. Green flag is out. Green, white, checkered overtime finish here in the qualified dash at Kokomo Speedway. Get a good run here on the initial restart. Come around now. White flag flies this time by 1 more lap to go here at Kokomo Speedway. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3, and it's looking like it's going to be a pole position for us. And yes, sir, we'll grab the qualified dash win. Oh boy, we are off and running here at Kokomo. I think we're going to be able to repeat it here. We'll grab the race win and roll from the pole of the A main with Cade Dillard starting on the outside of row number 1. Chris Madden and Brandon Shepard rebounding nicely after that caution. We'll start in row 2 with row 3 going to Dennis Erb Jr. and Bobby Pierce. Kyle Bronson and Daryl Lanigan will make up row number 4 with Brian Shirley and Kyle Strickler in row number 5. Those are your top 5 starting rows for the A main at Kokomo Speedway. A main time here at Kokomo. And just to recap, got our sponsor bonus in practice. Did not get it in qualifying. We probably should have, but I made a few mistakes there. But qualified, 12th? Started second in heat race. No, started third in heat race number 2 and got the win. That put us starting outside of the front row in the qualified dash in the second position. And we finished in the race lead. Or we finished with the race lead getting the win. That was a weird way to say that. So, yeah, we got the win there, so we're going to roll from the pole of the A main. 40 laps, I believe it is the distance here, and we're going to go a little bit stiffer on the right rear spring just to hopefully loosen this thing up under the assumption that I'm going to possibly hit a tractor tire at some point. So any damage I incur is going to tighten the car up, so if I loosen the car up in assumption that I'm going to get a little bit of damage, then I should have an okay handling car by the end of the race. So ain't no better time than the present. Let's hit the track. It is A main time at Kokomo Speedway. Gritted and pacing and ready to go racing. We're going to roll from the pole. We are ready to go. The green flag flies. We are underway here at Kokomo Speedway. Remember, loosened up the car, or put a stiffer spring in it, which should have loosened up the car. We just got to try to hold on to it through 80 sets of corners. Oh boy, now 4 of them are, or 2 sets of those are already done. So now make that 4 of those are done as we get through lap number 2 here. Dennis Erb Jr. has gone by Chris Madden for the second position as we complete lap number 2 there. A little biddly bouncy there through the corners here at Kokomo Speedway, but so far so good with us here in the race lead. Oh boy, scraped the outside wall there down the front straightaway. Not going to hurt us too much there. Oh wow, Dennis Erb going to come out on the short end of the stick there, so fall back to 6th with a caution flag coming out. We'll lead the field back to green. Chris Madden, Daryl Lanigan, Bobby Pierce, Brent Larson, your top 5. Dennis Erb Jr. falls back to 6th after the inadvertent contact with us there, ready to go once again. Green flag flies with now 4 laps complete. Oh, wow. Daryl Lanigan showing some muscle there on the restart, but we are going to be able to come out ahead of it there as we get the good run down the back straightaway, and we'll lead lap number 5. 35 laps remain. Down, off of 4, we'll go and lead 1. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that was a terrible corner entry for us there. Cade Dillard now trying to poke his nose into the second position and get by Daryl Lanigan. Lanigan up there on that top side trying to make something happen through 3 and 4. Not going to do it this time as we'll hold on to the top spot. Just catfishing around the bottom, making it work for us the way we need to. 8 laps will be complete this time. Oh, watch the tire. Oh, that was close. Oh, boy. That, I don't think you could have put a piece of paper between my nose and that tractor tire, but we come out unscathed somehow, some way. So far, Dennis Erb Jr. has not been able to rebound from that inadvertent contact we had with him. Hopefully that didn't really screw up his efforts or what have you, but looking back, though, Cade Dillard and Kyle Bronson have both gotten by Daryl Lanigan for the second and third positions. Cade Dillard now closing in on our rear bumper for the race lead as we work lap number 12, approaching the back of the field. We've got to keep an eye on the 97 car as he tries to make a move for the race lead. Chris Ferguson rides at the back of the field in the 25th position. He's got Mason Ziegler, Ross Bales, and a whole host of others right around him as we Now have to navigate around them with surgical precision. We'll get by a few of them there through turns 1 and 2. Now down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We'll put a few more in the rearview mirror and a lap down. Now down the front. Oh, boy, we got a little crossed up there. Getting into turn number 1. We'll hold on to it, though, and hold on to the race lead. Nick Hoffman next on the list. He rides in 21st. We'll put him a lap down. Jimmy Owens, Cody Overton, Jeremy Shaw. The next few cars up here on the shopping block to go a lap down. Owens still fighting hard to stay on the lead lap. All before this time, we'll put him a lap down with 24 laps to go. That's, Cody Overton still putting up a valiant effort here to stay on the lead lap, but this time by, we'll put him a lap down. 23 now remain with 17 complete. Cade Dillard is right there, though, as we now look to the inside of Jeremy Shaw. We'll get him surpassed and usurped. 22 laps now remain. Got a little bit of breathing room here with not very many cars around us at the moment. We just got to watch the tires as we try to put down some good laps to get a little bit of breathing room between ourselves and Cade Dillard. Oh, that was close to Turner there. I can't remember Turner's name. Is it James? Might be. Halfway home this time, though. Cross sticks in the air from Flagman Dan in the flag stand. 20 down, 20 to go. We are the race leader, Cade Dillard. Daryl Lanigan has gotten back by Kyle Bronson. Bronson is in 4th. Daryl Lanigan in 3rd. Chris Madden rides in 5th. So right now, no cars in the top 5 are except for Chris Madden, and he's a little kind of extended. But he's the only one in the top 5 right now. So we go a little wide there through 1 and 2. That is a points battle contender. So not super concerned about any of that right now, unless there is another caution that re-racks and restacks the field. We get a little tight there into turn number 1. Dillard fighting Joseph Joyner there to get a little better track position through the corners. He'll clear Joyner there now with 24 laps complete. There's no one between ourselves and second place Cade Dillard. We've been out front for the entirety of this one. Now we start to pull away from Cade Dillard and through 1 and 2. 15 to go. Oh, man, that was close. I thought we were going to nick it there, but we did not. We hold on to the race lead and keep off of the tractor tire. 14 to go. Man, this setup is not terrible, but it's still a little tight through the middle and on what am I trying to say here? It's still a little tight on entry and the middle, and caution going to fly as Ross Bales and somebody else get together. Was that John Henderson? I'm not sure. We'll lead the field back to green. Cade Dillard, Daryl Lanigan, Chris Madden, Kyle Bronson. Your top 5. Where's Brandon Shepard? Nowhere to be seen. We are ready to go once again from the race lead. A green flag flies with 12 laps to go. We'll get a little bitty wobbly there into turn number 1, but we'll hold on to the spot. Lanigan gets by Dillard for the runner-up position as we are going to try to set sail here and really not worry about anybody else. 11 to go as we, wow, Kyle Strickler making his presence known as well. This time by Flagman Dan, and the flag stand's got 2 palms in the air. We've got 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go here at Kokomo Speedway. We've had the race lead for all 30. Now make that this time 31 of the laps so far in this one. Lanigan runs in 2nd. Kyle Strickler now is in 3rd. 4th belongs to Kyle Bronson. Chris Madden is in 5th. Big loser there on that restart. Cade Dillard drops from 2nd to outside of the top 5. We have the race lead by 2.5 over Daryl Lanigan right now. There's Brandon Shepard poking a nose finally into the top 5 as we have 7 laps to go. But we've got a full second over second place, Daryl Lanigan. Those of you that have been following the channel for any amount of time know what comes next as we work down the back straightaway into turn number 3 off of 4. Flagman Dan in the flag stand. You know what he's got. He's got a fistful of phalanges flying in the air. We've got 5 laps to go as the caution will fly. All right, well, that's kind of, well, anticlimactic there, but we'll roll in the lead back to the green flag. Daryl Lanigan, Kyle Bronson, Brandon Shepard, Bobby Pierce, your top 5 ready to go. With less than 5 to go, green flag flies. It'll be 4 laps to go as we take the green flag. That's probably our best 1 and 2 of the race on a restart, or start or restart, I should say. Now through 3 and 4. Look at that in the rear view mirror. 3 laps to go, and the smooth operator has smoothly operated his way into the runner-up position, this time by Flagman Dan's got 2 sticks in the air. We've got 2 laps to go this time. Can we go coast to coast, green to checkered with this one? We are 1 lap away from finding out, and white flag will fly this time by 1 more trip around the speedway. We got a little wonkified there into turn number 1. We're going to get on the binders and a little out of sorts, but luckily we will be able to hold on, and we'll grab another win at Kokomo Speedway. Surprisingly, we hit 0 tractor tires in this one, so we'll grab the race win. Another one for us here. Bobby Pierce comes home second. Third will go to Kyle Bronson. Darrell Lanigan with a good run in fourth. And Brandon Shepard comes home in the 5th position. Oh, that was a little nerve-wracking, but I knew we had a fast car, so coming home with the race win. And we will bolster our points lead here, 86-96. It is 30 points exactly now over Brandon Shepard as we get win number 13 on the season. We're going to head to the payout window, grab our $155,000 for the win. That is astounding. $247,765 in total. 2 down. We've only got 3 more to go. We've got to head back to the race shop and get ready for Lincoln Speedway. How's about that? 13th win on the season. Rough driving. How was that rough driving? Oh, I think I hit the tractor tire in practice. Yeah. All right, whatever. We're going to add another trophy to the trophy case, and I don't know why there's no audio here. I always say that, but I really don't know why there's no audio here. And it goes on for a lot longer than it really should. But, hey, it is what it is. We get another one, and that is race number 38 in the books. We'll go on to race number 39 now, Lincoln Speedway, Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. First and only time we will visit Abbottstown, Pennsylvania with the World of Outlaw late model. Let's repair everything, 39.8082 for that one there. There are the point standings. Like I said, 30 points, or what, 86, 96, 06, 16. Yes, 30 points exactly back to Brandon Shepard. And what Bobby Pierce is another 8 points behind Shepard. So 30 and 38 respectively back to second and third. And then it's another 30 points back to Chris Madden. So still the same 3 cars and drivers we are trying to focus on here. So, oh boy, let's load up. 40 laps up next at Lincoln Speedway in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. Let's hit the road and get going to Posse Country. All right, here we are, Lincoln Speedway, Abbottstown, Pennsylvania, and I have no idea what setup to run, so we're just going to go out with the neutral setup and see how it does for us. Goal time here, 13:764. You guys will get to see in real time how I do my adjustments to the car. Ooh, real loose on entry there, real loose on entry. We'll go on to the clock for the first time. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to do that, but we do it nonetheless. Lap number 1 going to come around at a 14:101. You know what? Quite honestly, it's not bad. This neutral setup's not terrible. Tight corners here, though, so you really got to get slowed up getting into them so you can get through them really well. 13:872. To the inside of Tristan Chamberlain we will go. The car doesn't feel stuck in the track, though. It feels like it's just floating on top of the track. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, we're going to head back to the garage area. Let's think about this for a second. I think we can go, oh, my goodness, a little more there, get a little more RPM out of it. We're going to get a little more camber on the right front. Let's go 52 on the left. Cross weight will go to 50 because we don't want to tighten it up too much. Let's see where that puts us. We'll continue practice. We're still about a tenth off of the goal time. let's wait until those cars go by, and we are good to go. 13.872, our fastest time. Goal time of, or I'm sorry, yes, goal time is a 13.764. I think we got too much gear though. Need to alter that or adjust that. We're on the clock once again here at Lincoln Speedway. I need to go a little taller on the gear ratio, probably about one notch, 773. We're about 1/10 of a second off, though, so I think we might be on to something. So I think I know what I'm going to do. Through 1 and 2. We're going to run this lap, and then we'll dip to the garage area once more, and Tristan Chamberlain's really going to screw up this lap. Okay, I am going to... Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, first and foremost, that goes there. Oh, wrong one. We're going to go to a 250 on the right front, and then on the right rear, we're going to go down to a 220. It's a little loose on exit, and steering offset, we're going to take up to a 250 as well. But I need it to be a little looser on entry, so let's try this out again. We were so close that last time, but I honestly think we might have had it on that last lap, but got slowed down by Tristan Chamberlain there. Ooh, that's not... that feels pretty good, to be completely honest with you. We'll send it here wide, high, wide, and a hand at Salma through 1 and 2. Now through 3 and 4. Oh, yeah. Car feels good. 14.027, and that was on the top. Oh boy, this should be a good one here. I missed the entry there a little bit, but we're able to get it back there through the middle and on exit. 8.56, so close. If I could have hit the entry there last lap, I think we would have had it. Oh, this is a good lap. This is a good lap. 8:42. Oh, no. Okay. Car still feels like it's just floating on the track. We're going to take this down to there, and we're going to bring the crossway, or the wedge, if you will, up 1%. All right. We're going to head back out onto the track. This is going to be our last practice session. If we don't get it here, then we're not going to. I don't want to let perfect be the enemy of good here, so I want the car to feel like it's just a little more stuck into the track and not just floating on top of it, which is what it's felt like so far. It feels a little better this time. Oh boy, a little wobbly there off of 2. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right move to make, because it doesn't feel... I mean, yes, it's tighter, and which is what I wanted, but it's not better tighter, if that makes sense. It's not tighter where I needed it to be tighter, and yeah, that's just... Let's run a few more laps here just to get a feel for the track. Because we're going to start, I mean, we're not going to qualify up front, so that means we're going to be starting, second, third row in a heat race. We need to be able to maneuver this car. I mean, on that higher groove through the corner, this car actually handles pretty well, to be honest with you. We might have to take advantage of that come race time. But also keep an eye on guys using that line for themselves. Oh, at some point we ran a 773. I wasn't even paying attention. Look at that. Ooh, that was a good run through 1 and 2 right there. flubbed it up there. 9:20. We're going to call it good here for practice. How did my controller disconnect when it's plugged in? All right, we're going to move now. That doesn't make any sense. There we go. All right, we're going to move to the next session. Goal time here is a 5:98. Yowie wowie. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I've surprised myself numerous times in this career mode with what kind of laps we've been able to pull out in practice. So let's see if we can do that here at Lincoln Speedway in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. We are on the clock here in qualifications. Through three and four, we'll come around, complete lap number one. It'll put us average, apparently, according to race announcer Ruben Morales. Now through 3 and 4 forward. Lap number two, a little high there, a little higher than I would have preferred. It'll be slower. We'll qualify 15th. So the only position we haven't qualified so far is 14th. We've done 12th, 13th, and now 15th. We'll start third in heat race number 5. So that means we are on the inside line, which is good. Top of the board here in qualifying, going to go to Bobby Pierce. Dennis Erb Jr. second. Third will be Brandon Shepard, Chris Madden fourth, and Ryan Gustin rounding out the top 5 here in qualifying at Lincoln Speedway. All right, you know what? I'm going to try a J-bar adjustment. I want it to be a little tighter on turn in, so that means, okay, I can't decrease the J-bar or chassis J-bar. What about the axle J-bar? That would be increasing the axle J-bar. So let's go up an inch on the axle J-bar. Hopefully that helps us, because that will make it a little tighter on turn in, but looser on exit. And if we should be all right. Yeah. Starting third in heat race number 5. Let's hit the track for heat race action. Our top 4 to the A-main, top 2 to the qualify dash. Getting ready to ride here in heat race number 5. Ryan Gustin, Brian Shirley in front of us, ready to go. Green flag is out here in heat race number 5. All right, a little ginger lead through turns 1 and 2. Ryan Gustin going to jump out to the race lead. We're side by side with Brian Shirley down the bracket straight away into turn number 3. We're going to nose out in front of Shirley. We'll take over that second position. Is this going to be a repeat of Knoxville here in this heat race? Let's hope not, as we try to now reel in Ryan Gustin with the race lead. That J-bar adjustment appears to be working so far, as we have 2 laps complete. 8 laps ago. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I almost said 7. And I was like, nope, that's not how math works, Greg. So now into turn number 3. We'll come around to complete lap number 3 this time from position number 2. 7 laps to go. Brian Shirley trying to get by us for that second position. We got by him on the first lap. We're a little wide there through 3 and 4, really opening up that bottom side. Got to be wary of that as we mature through this heat race session here. Now into turn number 3. Once again, we're a little more aggressive with getting to the bottom side of the speedway there through 3 and 4, halfway home. Oh boy, Shirley had to get hard on the binders there. I don't know where he was trying to go, but we're going to pull out a little bit of a gap on him there. So he's going to go high side through 3 and 4. Is he able to make up any ground? Not so much. Now 4 laps to go here at Lincoln Speedway. Ryan Gustin is your race leader. We are in second with that qualify dash spot. Brian Shirley trying to reel us in as he hunts us down. Andy House is in the 4th and final A-main transfer spot right now. He's about a second ahead of Zach Mitchell, so no concern there as race leader Ryan Gustin has started putting cars a lap down as this time by. We'll have 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go this time, and man, I did not have a good 1 and 2 there, but Shirley not really able to capitalize on it. Now through 3 and 4, we'll see the white flag this time by. 1 more lap to go. 1 lap to go here in heat race number 5. If we're able to hold on, we'll start 10th in the qualified dash. Now through turn 3 and 4. Off of 4, we'll grab the second position here in heat race number 5. Oh boy, we're able to actually hold on to it this time, and unlike Knoxville. Grabbing the race win, going through to the qualified dash, going to be Ryan Gustin. We'll finish in second. We'll go through to the qualified dash as well. Brian Shirley, Andy House will transfer into the A main. Everybody else, Zach Mitchell, Devin Moran. And on down the list, the B main bound here at Lincoln Speedway. Qualify dash time. We're going to start dead last on the grid, so not really anything we can lose here, to be honest with you. We can gain quite a bit here if we're able to get a few spots here and there, start further up in the starting order in the A main. So let's hit the track for the qualify dash. All right, we're starting 10th. Remember, heat race winners and second place finishers all qualify for the qualify dash. How we finish this is how we start the A main. We are ready to go from position 10. Green flag flies. We are underway. Oh boy. Look at that. We go big diamond there through 1 and 2. A little contact there with Brent Larson as we get into turn number 3. Jeremy Shaw on the outside now. Oh boy, he kept up a good head of steam there on that top side. We'll dive it down low through 1 and 2. Now we are picking them off one by one as we get by Shaw and Kyle Bronson. Now down the back straightaway. Oh, a little tight there on entry. We're able to gather it back up now to the inside of Ryan Gustin. We'll get by him for position number 6. Really don't want to start on the outside line, so if we could pick up at least one more spot, that would be fantabulous. As we now have 3 laps complete, working from position number 6 plus 4 on our starting position. Let's go top side through 3 and 4, see if we can make the spot up on Dennis Erb Jr. We are not. Can we do it through 1 and 2? I think that top side's really only going to work when the field is bunched up. And that's the only place you can make up time, but otherwise that bottom side is going to be the place to go. We got to watch out from behind. Brent Larson really closed in on us there as we are halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go. We're looking to the inside of Dennis Erb Jr. Not able to make that pass or make it stick. Now through 3 and 4. 4 to go this time. Still trying to work to the inside of Dennis Erb Jr. We ride in position 6, started 10th. Here in the qualify dash at Lincoln Speedway, Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. Wow, I don't know if I could have kind of messed up the exit on that one there. 3 laps to go, 7 complete. And really trying to reel in Dennis Erb Jr. to grab one more spot so I can start on the inside line of the A main. That top side really not doing us any favors here with the field spread out. Really got to keep it on the bottom side here because Brent Larson did close in on us considerably there. Trail break it there into turn number 3. Now off of 4. It'll be white flag flying. One more lap to go here at Lincoln Speedway. Our one and only trip to Lincoln Speedway with the World of Outlaw Late Model Series. Down the back straightaway now into turn number 3. Erb's going to go high. We'll stay low. Off of 4. He'll hold on to it. We'll finish in position 6. Race is over. We'll finish 6th, grabbing the race win. And rolling for the pole of the A main is going to be Brandon Shepard. He'll have Bobby Pierce to his outside. Row number 2 will be Chris Madden and Kate Dillard with Dennis Erb Jr. and myself in row 3. Brent Larson and Ryan Gustin will make up row number 4 with Jeremy Shaw and Kyle Bronson in row 5. Those are your first 5 rows of the starting lineup for the A main here at Lincoln Speedway. Quick recap here before we get going in the A main. No bonus in practice or qualifying. Qualified 15th, worst one of the episode so far. So, what did I say? We've qualified 12th, 13th, and now 15th. We just need 14th to make it to keep the streak going. Started 3rd in heat race number 5 and came home in the 2nd position. That put us starting 10th in the A main, and we came home in the 6th position. So that is where we're going to start from. In the A main from position number 6, we have, I don't even know how many laps to make something happen here. It's going to be an interesting one. This is tight quarters here at Lincoln Speedway. See how we do. A main is up next. Gridded and pacing and ready to go, racing from the 6th position. We are ready to go as a green flag flies. We are underway. Against my better judgment, I'm going to rip the lip up here through 1 and 2. We get into the back of Cade Dillard there a little bit, though, but we're able to hold on to position number 6. Jeremy Shaw now trying to look to the inside, and he'll actually grab that spot on us there as we slide wide off of turn number 4. Now we're going to dive it down low here through turns 1 and 2. That's where I think we need to be. And I'm afraid we might have picked up a little bit of nose damage there getting into Cade Dillard, and now Jeremy Shaw will nudge him out of the way. No nose damage to report as of yet, at least. Shaw does a little, oh boy, we're going to get, okay, that's going to be nose damage because it's an inside wall. Oh boy, and left side damage, so that's not fantastic at all. Ryan Gustin now looks to our inside, and this is going to be a nail biter here through the rest of these 40 laps. We work lap number 4. We're going to hold on to the spot now as we work from position number 7 and coming around to complete lap number 4. We're -1 on our starting position. Oh boy, got into the wall there a little bit, getting into turn number 1. This one's really going to test us here because not a lot of room to make stuff happen at Lincoln Speedway. Shaw now goes to the top side through 3 and 4. We'll stay on the bottom. He's going to get a good run there on that top side. We're going to get a good run into turn number 1, though. He'll get a little bound up there through 1 and 2, but he has a big head of steam into turn number 3. And wow, he just kind of weirdly turned that car into turn number 3, but we're able to keep him within striking distance, so to speak. He and Cade Dillard. Now we're going to try that top side through 3 and 4. Can we make it work for us? Off of 4, we're going to nose out ahead at the line, but we need to have him cleared in order to make it a good pass for ourselves. Oh, we'll body Shaw. I'm not going to say out of the way, but we'll door each other there down the back straightaway. No harm, no foul. Robbins racing, and off of 4 on the top side, we'll have Shaw cleared. Put us now back into our starting position of 6th as we try to now reel in Cade Dillard running in the 5th position. 9 laps complete. Oh boy, let's not do that again. That could have been very bad. I think that nose damage is really, or aerodynamic damage, I should say. I think that's really going to hinder our ability to really try to get through the rest of this field. But running in the 6th position is certainly not a bad thing. You could really use a caution because we're not going to be able to catch those guys 3 seconds up ahead of us unless there is, oh my goodness, let's not do that again. But unless this field gets slowed a little bit and the pace slows down, I don't think we're going to be able to close in on anybody, including Cade Dillard. God, I got to stop doing that. The car just wants to go straight up to the wall there down the middle of the straightaway, so I don't know what I need to do to try to remedy that, but we'll try to not bounce it off the wall this time. There we go. That's better. Working lap 14, 13 are complete. 27 remain. Cade Dillard in front of us by about 1.5 seconds. Chris Madden 3.5, so he's 2 seconds ahead of Dillard as race leader Brandon Shepard is in the thick of it with the back of the field. Now down into 3 and 4 once more. We'll come around this time by. We'll complete lap number 15, 25 laps remain here at Abbottstown, Pennsylvania's Lincoln Speedway. The other Lincoln Speedway is about 45 minutes from my house. And that is where I have a track championship in the UMP Dirt Car Stock Car Division back in 2013. That was 15 years ago. No, it was not 15 years ago. It was 12 years ago, right? Yes. Yeah. All right, we'll get by. I don't even know who that was. Or is. I don't know who that is, so we'll get by them nonetheless, as we kind of are in no man's land right now, equidistant to the car in front and the car behind. Daniel Hilsebeck runs in the 24th position. We're going to try to get by him here in the next few laps or corners. Maybe we can get by him right here. That would be fantabulous. We are not able to do so. We'll tuck in behind down the front straightaway. Now dive it low. Not necessary. Oh, we'll body him out of the way and take over that track positioning. Oh, wow. We got real slowed there into turn number 3. Andy House now in front of us, running in the 23rd position. Brandon Shepard, race leader, about half a lap ahead of us right now, which is kind of wild. 'Cause we're running in 6th. We're not like 9th or 12th or what have you. 6th. And we're almost half a lap behind the race leader. We have already surpassed the halfway point, though. We are past the halfway point on the back end of this race. Try to get to the inside of Morgan Bagley now. Name in the game and no paint scheme, unfortunately, there for Morgan Bagley. I know how that feels there, bud. Excuse me. Now off of turn number 4 to be 23 complete, 17 to go. K. Dillard still about a little less than 2 seconds ahead of us, but he's got 2 lapped cars in between he and I, about to be 3 if he can get by Nick Hoffman here relatively quickly. We've got a 2.5 seconds back to 7th place running Jeremy Shaw. I need to get working on my real car because the race season's going to be here before we know. We're going to go to the outside of Turner here, off of turn number 4. Trying to dispose of him relatively quickly. Oh, he's going to slide up into us there off of turn number 2. That's not very nice of you, brother man. Oh, that hurt. Even virtually that hurt. Got a good run off of turn number 2 because of it, though, and we don't really hurt the car any additionally because of it. We'll have 28 laps completed this time by 12 to go. K. Dillard still about 2 seconds ahead of us. Nick Hoffman, the only car in between he and I as of right now. But Dillard's going to try to get by Mason Ziegler now to put another car in betwixt us. Oh, that was a terrible entry there to 1. We lose another 2% of aerodynamics. Oh, what happened there? Nick Hoffman's going to go around off our nose. Caution will fly. He just kind of dove down the track there. That's what I saw. Is that what you all saw? Yeah, that's what I thought. Brandon Shepard leads the field back to green with Bobby Pierce, Chris Madden, Dennis Erb Jr., K. Dillard. Your top 5 will restart from the 6th position. Ready to go. Once more, the green flag is back out. This is where we started the race. See if we can get into the top 5. We're going to body Dennis Erb Jr. out of the way. Now, we got by K. Dillard as well, but he's going to fight hard on that bottom side through 3 and 4 at the line. We'll have the spot. Now as Shepard tries to fight off the charge from now Chris Madden for the race lead, we're going to dive to the inside of K. Dillard through 3 and 4. We'll take over to 4th position now as we are trying to minimize the damage in the point standings. The 3 cars in front of us are all the 3 cars chasing us in the point standings as we work lap number 34. It'll be 6 to go at the line. Chris Madden has taken over the race lead from Brandon Shepard, who runs in 2nd, Bobby Pierce 3rd. We are in the 4th position from our 6th place starting position now through the inside of 1 and 2. We're going to get by Bobby Pierce, put us now on the short step of the podium as we go to the 3rd position. This time by, we'll have 5 laps to go. 5 to go this time by. Chris Madden starting to pull away from Brandon Shepard, who is subsequently also starting to pull away from us. We'll go now through 3 and 4. Bobby Pierce behind us still on that top side. Jeremy Shaw having a great run there in the 5th position now. K. Dillard nowhere to be seen in the top 5 as we now have 4 laps to go. We're working lap 37 as the race leader and 2nd position continue to pull away from us in the latter stages of this one. 3 laps to go this time by here at Lincoln Speedway for the one and only time with the late model. Now, as we come off of turn number 4, Flagman Dan's got 2 sticks in the air at the flag stand. 2 sticks in the air, 2 laps to go. We don't need to start experimenting with lines now, Gregory. We just need to hold on because Bobby Pierce is there. And once that podium spot back, white flag flies this time by. And we'll come around now, holding on to the spot through turns 1 and 2. Pierce gets a little wobbly there through 1 and 2. We'll be able to hold him off going into turn number 3. We'll get tight. We get real tight. And off of 4, Pierce is going to have a run. Not able to do it. We'll finish 3rd. We'll finish in the 3rd position here at Lincoln Speedway. Chris Madden gets the race win. Brandon Shepard comes home 2nd. Like I said, we'll go short step at the podium in 3rd. Bobby Pierce 4th. And Dennis Erb Jr. will round out the top 5 here at Lincoln Speedway. All right, a top 3 run for us at Lincoln definitely a good run for us here, starting in sixth. We will hold on to the points lead. Shepard gains 2 points on us, so it goes from 30 to 28 points, the difference there. So definitely happy about that one. We gained 2 points on Bobby Pierce. Oh, boy. 3 down, 2 to go. Are you guys getting a little sad yet? There's only 2 more races left of this series on the channel. We'll total out to $222,503 for our third place run at Lincoln Speedway. Let's get loaded up and head back to the race shop. We've got 2 more races. This next one's at Volusia. All right, third place run here at Lincoln Speedway in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. Harsh driving, not surprising at all. So we'll head back to the main garage area, tick off race number 39. We've only got 2 more to go. One we've been to, one we haven't. Let's first and foremost get everything repaired. 37,067 there. And yeah, still in the points lead, 28 points the gap, 32, 40, 50. Yes, 28 points the gap back to Brandon Shepard. 40 laps at Volusia up next, 135,000 to win. We repaired everything. But before we do that, I think it's time for a little bit of a teaser with what's coming up next on the channel. What do you guys think?
All right, here's where my head's at. I've done the sim thing, won my share, but the screen is clean. I sold some gear, skipped a few weekends, stacked cash in an envelope. Mini stock makes sense, right? It's affordable to run, real seat time. I can wrench on it at home, on the desk, just a few for sale flyers. Keep reading and rereading. I have the money saved and I'm ready to dive in and make that call. That is, until something else happened.
Hey there, kid. It's your Uncle Ray. Been keeping an eye on all this sim racing you've been doing, and I haven't got to admit, you've gotten pretty sharp behind that wheel, and little birdie tells me you've finally been talking about getting your own real car. Maybe mini stock? Makes sense, but I've got an idea that might suit you just a little bit better.
I wonder what that could be. Oh, if you could only see my face right now. I should have put the camera up for the face. But we're here at Volusia Speedway Park for the penultimate race of the season. Let's head out on the track. Last time we were here, we ran a slider setup, so I don't really know. Let's just go ahead and test out 14.717 the goal time here. 14.498, our fastest lap ever. So yeah, I think we should be pretty good here. Ooh, a little loosey-goosey there through 3 and 4. We're on the clock here for our timed lap here in practice. We get to the inside of Zach Mitchell, put him in the rearview mirror. Now, oh boy, watch those inside walls. They are OP. Very overpowered. 14.578 for lap number 1. We'll grab the goal time here with 1 lap. And yeah, I'm not going to bore you all with anything else there. So you saw the teaser. What do we think's coming? What do you think's coming? All right, we're going to head to qualifying now. Goal time here is a 14.532. Oh, boy, we're going to have to rip a heater here if we want to grab a top 5 qualifying spot. As long as there's not 2 digits, I think I'll be happy. Oh, boy, got a little wobbly there getting into turn number 3, but we'll gather back up here now off of 4. We're on the clock here for qualifying at Volusia Speedway Park, Barberville, Florida, the site of this one. After this, we'll head to Charlotte, North Carolina for the finale of the season and the series. Off in turn number 4, qualifying lap number 1. Top of the board, P1 for qualifying here at Volusia with our fastest lap ever, 14.311. That is a smoking lap time. 14.451 for lap number 2. Still a good lap on lap number 2. We'll go top of the board, P1. Lap number 2 would have put us 5th. So we still would have gotten it regardless. Brandon Shepard comes home in 2nd. 3rd will go to Bobby Pierce. Brent Larson in 4th. And Dennis Erb Jr. comes home 5th. Here in qualifying at Volusia Speedway Park. We are off to a good start here at Volusia, and I'm actually going to tighten up the car a little bit. It's a little too loosey-goosey for my liking, so we're just going to keep the slider set up there and then see what happens here. We're going to roll from the pole here on heat race number 1. Let's hit the track. Tap 5 to the A-main, tap 2 to the qualified dash. Before we get going here, I'm going to let you know after this race, I'm going to have to take a bio break. I have to pee. So ready to go after this event at Volusia. So green flag is out. We are underway. Dennis Erb Jr. starts to our outside. We're going to get a good start here through turns 1 and 2. K. Dillard now gets to the inside of. Oh, caution is out. Caution is out already in this one. We're going to re-rack and restack the field. We are still the race leader. K. Dillard now in second to Dennis Erb Jr. Brian Shirley, Joseph Joyner at his presumptive home track, if you will. We'll come around now with 1 lap completed on the board. We are still race leader, and we'll jump out to the race lead here on the restart. Dennis Erb Jr. gets by K. Dillard for that runner-up position now through 3 and 4. Erb going to look to our inside for the race lead. We'll keep it on the high side. We'll bounce it off the walls. Sparks fly. It's like electricity. That's going to allow Dillard to get to our inside. We'll fall back from the race lead to the 3rd position there on the mistake we made. Now through 3 and 4, we'll dip to the inside. Try to get by K. Dillard. We'll have him cleared. There we go. We'll go back to the 2nd position now behind Dennis Erb Jr. Try to reel him in. Maybe we can get a race win here at Volusia in the heat race. In the heat race. Oh, my goodness. Down through 1 and 2 once again. Working lap number 5. We'll be halfway home at the flag stand this time by. I just can't put together a solid lap to save my life. That's why Erb was able to get around us. We just missed it through 1 and 2. That was our fastest lap of the race at a 14.653. That's not saying much, to be honest with you. Look at how early he sets that car up for turn 3. But look at how late we set ours up for, and look at how much we gained on him there. We'll scrape it through the front straightaway there, though. Off the wall, 4 laps to go. 6 are complete. He gets through 1 and 2. Very nice. Oh, man, real close to the inside wall there. Oh, we're going to hit the outside wall, though. 3 laps to go. Not really anything to worry about behind us. Brian Shirley has gone by Kate Dillard for 3rd, but they are a 2nd behind us. So I think as long as we can get into the qualified dash, that's really all we need. And as we come around now, 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1. I think we're going to be able to get into that qualified dash unless something drastic happens here before the end of this one. Erb sets that thing up real early to get into turn number 3. We close in quite a bit on 3, but he's really good on exit. White flag flies this time by 1 lap to go. Here, not presented by Credit One Bank. Not presented by anyone because nobody sponsors it. Erb will put Tristan Chamberlain a lap down as he takes the checkered flag. We'll come home 2nd. Okie dokie, Artichoke will finish in the 2nd position. Dennis Erb Jr. grabs the race win. He'll roll from the pole to the qualified dash. We'll go through to the dash as well. K. Dillard, Brian Shirley, Todd Cooney finish 3rd, 4th, and 5th. They'll go through to the A-main. Joseph Joyner, Ross Bales, and everybody else B-main bound here at Volusia Speedway Park. All right, qualified dash time. We're going to start from, oh, I'm sorry. There's only 4 heat races. So, yeah. Only top 4 of those cars. Or, no, it would have been top 5. I'm sorry. Disregard. Excuse me. We're going to start from the 5th position here in the qualified dash. I think we're going to be pretty good here. So let's hit the track for the qualify dash. All right, starting from the 5th position out of 8. So the worst we're going to start in the A-main is 8th. The best we can start is on the pole. So let's even grab 4 spots here and get to the 1st position. We've got, who's that? Erb, Shepard, Pierce, Larson in front of us. Green flag flies. We are underway. 10 laps here for the qualified dash. We're already to the inside of Brent Larson through turns 1 and 2. We'll grab the 4th position there. As Pierce looks to the inside of Shepard, we're going to get a little tight there through 3 and 4. Nobody able to get by us. So, oh, Shepard and Erb. Heavy contact down the front straightaway. Erb's going to go around. Caution will fly. Wow, we were able to avoid that one. That is good. Pierce will lead the field back to green with Brandon Shepard, myself, Kyle Bronson, Brent Larson, Brian Gusson, Chris Madden, Dennis Erb Jr., your running order. Erb was set to go pretty well in this one, but he will fall to the back of the field with now 2 laps complete. We restart from third. Green flag back out. Back underway. Pierce jumps out to the race lead. Shepard now in second, trying to get by him here. Now through 3 and 4. Shepard dips to the inside line to try to get by Pierce. We're going to get to the left rear of Shepard, get him a little aero tight. I don't know if that's even a thing in this game. Oh, well, he'll body us out of the way just like he did Dennis Erb Jr., but now through 3 and 4, we're going to try to clear him off of 4, and yes, sir, put us to the runner-up spot here in the qualified dash with 4 laps complete. And just like that, Bronson to the inside of Shepard trying to grab the third spot. Shepard will power by and hold on to the third position here. He wants to start as close to the front as possible because he sees championship hopes floating away as we hit the invisible inside wall there to the pit opening. And Shepard is able to get by us because of that. How do we have rear end damage? Oh, okay, we got rear end damage, but man, that was a weird entry into turn number 1 right there. I got to be better on that. Oh boy, Ryan Gusson now looking to our inside as we're going to go 3 wide through 3 and 4. We'll gain 1 by getting by Larson, but oh no, that's Chris Madden. Apologies there. Chris Madden will get by us for the third spot, so we're going to go to third, and then we're going to go back to fourth in a matter of about 30 feet as Chris Madden gets by us for the third position. With now 2 laps to go, we ride in the fourth spot. Oh, went too far there on the leaderboard screen. There we go. We'll come around now. Bobby Pierce is going to come off of turn number 4. White flag flies. Oh, we get a little tight there into turn number 3. You know what? I might just let Larson have that one because I want to start on the inside of the A main. Got to use a little strategery every once in a while. Looks like Dennis Erb Jr. has gained a few spots as he's back into the 6th position now, but too little, too late off of turn number 4. We're going to finish in the 5th position. Grabbing the race win, rolling from the pole. The A main's going to be Bobby Pierce. He'll have Brandon Shepard to his outside. Run number 2 will be Chris Madden and Brent Larson. Myself and Dennis Erb Jr. will start from the 3rd row, and row number 4 will be Kyle Bronson and Ryan Guston. Those are your first 4 starting rows of the A main here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park. A-main time at Volusia. Got a sponsor bonus in both practice and qualifying. Qualified job of the board. P1 rolled from the pool of heat race number 1, finished in the 2nd position. That put us starting 5th in the qualified dash, which is exactly where we finished in the 5th position. I'm going to go back to our 25% loose setup on the slider there, because that's what we ran in practice and qualifying. That's what we're going to run here for the A-main. 40 laps the distance here in this one, the second to last race of the season, second to last race of the career mode. Let's enjoy these last 2. The A-main from Volusia Speedway Park is up next.
It's time to rise off your seat and stand on your feet as the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour under and the most wanted, baddest outlaws and the most
Gridded and pacing and ready to go, racing from the 5th position. We are ready to go. The green flag flies. We are underway here at Volusia Speedway Park. Yes, we are underway, diving hard into turn number 1. We're going to look to the inside of Brent Larson for the 4th position, and we will have it. Yes, we will have it. Now we're going to try to get a 2 for 1 on the inside of Brandon Shepard and Chris Madden, but we're going to go 3 wide off of 4. Cal Bronson will sneak by and grab the 3rd position on us there as we got 2 and lost 1 there for us there in 1 set of corners, but we are now up to the 4th position as we work now around and now complete lap number 2. Oh, Bronson opens up that bottom side just a little bit there on the entry to turn number 1. We're going to try to stick a nose in there and take over that spot into turn number 3. We're a little straighter on the entry there to turn number 3 than Bronson. We're going to grab that spot, put us now into the 3rd position. Short step of the podium here for us at Volusia. We finished 7th here last time, which was the opening race of the season. So if we can improve that by 4 spots here on the second to last race of the season, I will be happy with that. 4 laps completed already in this one as the field is starting to stretch out, especially at the front. Pierce out to about 1 second lead over Chris Madden. Madden is about a second ahead of us with 5 laps complete. As I quickly try to do math in my head as I'm running 150 miles an hour apparently. Oh boy, that was a little wonky there on entry to 1. We're going to slide way up the track there through the trioval, whatever it's called, the backstretch there here at Volusia. 7 laps complete now as we try to just maintain at this point. It's going to slide wide there again. We're going to get in the wall again off of 2. We cannot keep letting that happen. Thankfully, Bronson not able to get by or do anything with it. Brandon Shepard is right behind Kyle Bronson. So we've just got to try to hold on here for these. Man, I don't want to try to hold on for 31 laps. That's a weird thing to say. Bobby Pierce is gone. He is 4.5 seconds ahead of us, 2.5 ahead of Chris Madden, about 2.5, I will say, ahead of Chris Madden. Madden is 2 seconds ahead of us. And it's wild. Ryan Gustin now has gone by Bronson for the 4th position. Wow, when did that happen? I didn't even know Gustin was up there. Shepard has gotten by Bronson as well for 5th. So Bronson has gone backwards here in these last few laps. Race leader Bobby Pierce is running away with this one as he's already putting cars a lap down. Chris Madden in 2nd. Now looks to the inside of Ross Bales. And oh my word, look at that. Will the caution come out? And we get by him after the caution comes, or before the caution comes out. We'll grab that position on the track. Chris Madden gets into Ross Bales, trying to put him a lap down, and spins himself out. Bobby Pierce, myself, Chris Madden, Ryan Gustin, Kyle Bronson, your top 5 as the green flag flies. We're back underway with 13 laps complete. And try to dive it down low here. There we go. We are running in somehow, some way, the 2nd position. And Chris Madden will be lucky that he didn't get any major damage in that little incident there with Ross Bales, but he's going to lose some spots here on the restart as we run in the 2nd position. Bobby Pierce out to the race lead. I don't think we're going to be able to get by him unless something drastic happens to his car here in these last 25 laps, because we just completed lap number 15. 15 laps are complete, 25 to go. Pierce is your race leader. We are in 2nd. Dennis Erb Jr. now runs into 3rd position with Ryan Gustin. And nope, make that Brandon Shepard and Ryan Gustin making up the rest of your top 5. Gustin and Shepard going back and forth for 4th and 5th positions. So you just, now Cade Dillard is in 5th. So it's pretty wild back there at the back end of the top 5. But first 3 cars or so, pretty fairly spread out. Pierce running that top side through 1 and through the entirety of the track, really. We're going to try to keep it mired down here on the bottom side because that's what's buttering our bread the best. Here at Volusia Speedway Park, Pierce starting to apparently lose a little bit here as he'll migrate down to the bottom side through turns 1 and 2. Oh, and he'll gain on, pull away from us there a little bit as we got a little tight there through 1 and 2. Now back through 3 and 4. We're going to get a little wobbly there on the exit as now Dennis Erb Jr. in 3rd. Is starting to get bigger in the mirror. He's starting to close in on us for the 2nd position. This time by the flag stand, however, Flagman Dan's going to have a couple cross sticks in the air. That means we are halfway home. 20 down, 20 to go. Man, I lost all of my momentum and my rhythm here lately. I just got to try to grab it back. Pierce moving to the bottom side really screwed me up, and it shouldn't have. Now through 1 and 2, once again 19 laps to go. Pierce is out to the race lead by 2 seconds. Dennis Erb Jr. is in 3rd. We're sandwiched in the middle of those 2. $18 to go as we kind of just tread water here in the 2nd position. Pierce is setting a torrid pace here at Volusia. Even when he navigated back to the bottom side of the track, he's been able to start pulling away from us. He's going to get by all 4 of those back markers in one fell swoop there through turns 1 and 2. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So it's a little hard to say how this one's going to turn out for us. Well, no, it's not. It's not hard to say. We're going to either finish okay. Oh, Ryan Unzicker spins it around after contact with, was that Daryl Lanigan? Oh, my goodness. Hopefully that didn't hurt our car too much. Oh, boy, that's not good. So we'll restart from second. Pierce, Osmond, Herb, your top three, ready to go once more. Green flag flies. We'll have 14 laps to go. Oh, my God. Look at the damage on the car. And into turn number one, Herb's going to get to our inside. We're going to slide wide off of two, and oh, boy. From hero to zero, they fall here in this one. Wow. We'll get back by Brent Larson, hopefully. Man, Ryan Unzicker gets into it with presumptively Daryl Lanigan at the back of the field, and the second place car gets caught up in it. We somehow got back. Oh, wow. Andy House having a great run here at Volusia. Let's keep it off the wall here, Gregory. We're going to have to rip ride it through the top side. Kate Dillard now gets by both myself and House. We're going to bounce it off the wall hard off of 4. That's not good on the vehicle there, Gregory. Oh, boy. We'll have 10 to go this time by, as we are now back into position number 7 after picking up a bunch of damage from something that was not our doing. We'll get to the inside of Kyle Bronson. Oh, boy. And the contact with him there helped me keep it off of the wall, I will say. So not entirely negative there, but 9 to go, down into single digits now. Oh, my goodness. There goes Brandon Shepard, our points rival. We are just okay. Caution is out. We'll have a restart coming. With less than 10 to go, that is, oh, boy. We should be up where that first blue car is, but we're not. Bobby Pierce, Dennis Erb Jr. I can't really tell if that's Chris Madden or Ryan. It's Chris Madden, then Ryan Gustin up there on the second row. Then K. Dillard restarts in 5th. Nick Hoffman having a great run down here. We're going to get by him, though, put us back into 8th position. We're real tight there. Oh, my word. We'll get by Kyle Bronson, though, put us back into 7th now because of that move. This car is ungodly tight now. Jimmy Owens, a lot of guys that don't normally run at the front of the pack making appearances here at Volusia. 5 to go this time. Herb going to get into it with, you've got to be kidding me. Well, thankfully we have a decent points lead going into the last race, because this is not going to end well. We're restarting from the 8th position, and the green flag's back up. We got only 4 laps to go. We just have to hold on for 4 laps because this thing is beat up now. Brent Larson going to go around us on the outside line there. Surprisingly, though, we're able to get through turns 3 and 4 without any sort of issue there. And now, oh, wow, looking to the inside of Cade Dillard now, trying to gain a few spots here. We'll get by him for P7. I just got to trail break the bejeebus out of this thing. So now up into 7th as we look to the inside of Jimmy Owens. No. 2 laps to go, however, as I've neglected to say that when we cross the line. This time by, it'll be 1 lap to go here at Volusia Speedway Park. 1 more lap to go. Can we get by Jimmy Owens? Can we dive bomb it? Oh, man, I was going to, but he really turned it in early there. We'll be able to salvage a 7th place run here in a heavily damaged race car at Volusia Speedway Park. Grabbing the race win is going to be Brandon Shepard, unfortunately. Bobby Pierce comes home 2nd. 3rd will go to Chris Madden. Ryan Gustin 4th. And Kyle Bronson rounds out the top 5 here at Volusia Speedway Park. I need to take a bio break, so enjoy the replay, and I will be right back with you. All right, appreciate you indulging in me in the bio break there. So we'll go ahead and round things off here at Volusia, finish in the 7th position. We still have the points lead, although it probably has dwindled. Yes, it is now only 14 points. So Shepard gained 10 points on us there. Is that right? Oh, no, he gained more than that. He gained 136.40, so 14 points on us. Ooh, that's not good. All right, well, it's gonna be a doozy here on the last one, but we'll head to the payout window here at Volusia Speedway Park. 78,531 for our race earnings. That's going to total us out to, with our sponsor payouts and merch sales, to $186,846. Oh boy. One more race left in the books for this series, for this season. Let's head back to the race shop. It all comes down to this, boys and girls. It is the last race. Yeah, I knew that was rough driving. That car was beat to bejeebus. 40 races are done. We're off to the final 41st race. Yep, we're going to go for gold. Should we repaint the car for the final race? What do we think? You got to let me know here in like the next 10 seconds, because otherwise we're going to just run it as is. Let's repair everything first and foremost and go check out the point standings. 56.96 to 56.82. That is a 14-point gap to second place Brandon Shepard. Bobby Pierce is a little ways back. I think it's going to be real tough for him to really catch up, but we've really only got to concern ourselves with Brandon Shepard right now. I think as long as we finish within viewing distance of Shepard, we should be good. So, oh man, this is it. This is the last one of this series on the channel. It's the first series I've done completely through. So, it's a little bittersweet. So let's throw a different paint job on the car for the final season or final race. And what I typically do with this is I usually just kind of reverse all the colors. So, we're going to go white on the base. Ooh, probably, does Cometic have a black? Yeah, they do. Okay, cool. That's good. All right, and then the blue will become a red. And the red will become blue. Y'all tell me if that looks okay. Roll cage will go to blue. I don't think that looks bad. Let's copy that. I think that looks okay. I think we keep the number white, though. But let's swap the colors here. This is going to be blue. And then this will be red. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. All right, now we just got to change the Cometic gasket colors, because it doesn't do us any good if that's white. So, all right, there's our new paint scheme for the final race of the season, of the series, of the career mode, whatever you want to call it. So that is what we're going to be working with here at the dirt track at Charlotte. $250,000 to win 60 laps for the main event. Let's load up and head to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Yes, here we are. Here we are, the dirt track at Charlotte. Have we already raced here? No, we haven't. We haven't raced here, but we have a custom setup on the car apparently. So let's just go ahead and see what that does. Maybe I've run this in a quick race or something. That car looks sharp. All right, we're going to head now onto the track. 12:7:35, the time to beat. 13:020, our fastest lap ever. And I'm pretty sure that was a quick race that I ran, but it is what it is. We'll come around on the clock now for the first time here at Charlotte. Track seems to be in a little better condition than it was for the World Short Track Championships here a few weeks ago in real life. That was a terrible first lap. Let's going to go 13:130, about half a second off of that goal time. We're tight on entry. We need to loosen it up on entry. 12:941, a little bit better. We're tight on entry. We need to loosen up on entry. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to drop this all the way down. And then with the axle J-bar, we need to be looser on turn in, so we're going to decrease the axle J-bar 1 inch. Yes. All right, we'll see how this does for us now. Head back out onto the track. Only a couple tenths off of the goal time, so I think we can get this one. I want to put a little effort. Let me back up. I want to put at least a little bit of effort into getting this goal time, seeing as how it is the last one. Qualifying might be a little difficult, but at least in practice, I want to see if we can grab this one, since it is, like I said, the last one. Not a bad lap for us here. 12:736. Oh my gosh, 1/1000th of a second. Come on, just give it to me at that point. See if we can grab it here. 7:35, 8:35. Oh my gosh, 1/10 of a second off. Jeez. I ran a 7:36 with the goal time being a 7:35. Come on. That's close enough, right? Just give it to me. 7:89. Oh man. Okay. That's frustrating. All right. I'm going to go up 30 pounds on the right rear spring. That'll help loosen the car up a little bit all the way around the track, which should help us. Because we did still have a little tightness, but not too much. But that 30-pound spring difference should help us out immensely. All right, now back on the clock here. In practice, we were 1/1000th of a second off. I can't believe it. Need a 7. Okay, Dennis Erb Jr. just doesn't want us to get this goal time, apparently. 13:088. All right, so this is good to know because running the top side, Dennis Erb Jr. hasn't exactly pulled away from us, and it hasn't been a ton slower. I wanted to make sure that we kind of understood how the car would handle all the way around the track, just in case we have to go to the top side, and maybe in qualifying we use the top side to get a big head of steam going down into turn number 1 and help our lap time. So good to know how the car will handle up there as well as down on the bottom. This feels like a really good lap. It is going to be a 6:79. There it is. All right, got the goal time there. So let's head now to qualifications. Car feels good. 270. Get wrecked. There's no way we're getting that, guys. There's absolutely no way we're going to get that. How do you go from a 735 to a 278? Get real here. Holy crap. All right, we're going to, on our warm-up lap, use this top side down the front straightaway and down hard down into turn number 1. Oh, that feels good. That feels good through 1 and 2. Now down in through and 2. Down 2 and through 3 and 4. Off of 4. We'll see the white flag this time. Here qualifying 8:15. Here for lap number 1 at 12:815. That's not going to be good. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're going to be mid-pack of a heat race. We kind of messed up 3 and 4 on lap 1. Messed up the whole lap there on lap number 2 at 13:091 for lap 2. We'll go 22nd. We'll start 4th in heat 4. Top of the board here at Charlotte. Going to be Bobby Pierce with a 12:278. Get wrecked. Dennis Erb Jr. in 2nd, Chris Madden 3rd, Brandon Shepard 4th, and 5th goes to Brent Larson in the final qualifying session of this career mode. All right, I think we got to go down there just a wee little bit there. All right, we've got that one there. We're going to take the number 25 VP Racing Fuels Kinetic Gasket Top Meets World of Outlaw late model back onto the track, starting from the 4th position here in heat race number 4. Let's hit the track. No, the top 5 do not advance. It's a showcase event, so the top 3 advance to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Shepard, Shirley, Overton starting in the 3 positions in front of us. We are green and underway. Who is the 79 car? Nick Kurtz. Who the heck is that? Never seen Nick Kurtz before. We're going to get stuck here on the top side. Here as we come around to complete lap number 1. We'll be able to dive to the inside now in turn 1 on lap number 2. Looking to the inside of Brian Shirley. Not going to be able to make the pass there. Brandon Overton still a little slow in the go there through 3 and 4. Shirley going to whip around him on that top side. We're now going to try to use that top side to get a bit of momentum up here on Overton. We're going to bounce it off the wall off of turn number 2. Not good for us there as we try to... Man, Overton is not very good here on the bottom, especially through the middle, but we're just not able to really reel him in or get by him at all. Man, I don't want to run a B main in our last race, but that's what it's looking like here, guys and gals. Now off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We'll send it here on the top side once again. Looking to get by Brandon Overton for that third and final A-main transfer spot. 10 laps to go. This being a 15-lap heat race certainly helps. Oh, we're going to bounce it off the wall again. That's not good for the vehicle there, Gregory. No real pressure from behind. Now down off of turn number 4. We got a good run. Down into turn number 1. We're going to dive it hard. He's going to slam the door. 9 to go. We are 1 spot out of that transfer. I will say running the B main would allow us to tune the setup a little more. So would the qualified dash, but I think that's a little out of scope right now. Overton now seems to have picked up a little bit of momentum here as we'll come around now. Complete lap number 8. We got a good run off of turn number 4 there to now to the inside of turns 1 and 2. We'll have a little bit of a run here on Overton. Now down the back straightaways to drag racing to 3. We'll have the spot put us into the 3rd position and that final transfer spot. 6 laps to go. We're in the final transfer spot. We're still a little tight on corner entry, so I'm going to have to loosen it up a little bitty bit there. Probably with the chassis J-bar instead of the axle J-bar. I don't know if we got any more to go on the axle J-bar. We'll get by Tristan Chamberlain there through or off of turn number 2. Now through 3 and 4. We'll come around now. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go here in racing action in heat race number 4 at the dirt track at Charlotte. We will not transfer through to the qualified dash unless something happens here in these last 3 laps. Brandon Shepard is 5 seconds ahead of us. Brian Shirley is 2 seconds ahead of us. So that means Shepard's got a 3-second lead over Brian Shirley. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 to go. It's all Illinois in the top 3. Brandon Shepard, Brian Shirley, myself. Now white flag will fly this time by. 1 more trip around the speedway in our last heat race here in the career mode of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Off of turn 4, the checkered flag will fly. It'll be a 3rd place finish for us here in heat race number 4. Grabbing the race win and going through to the qualified dash going to be Brandon Shepard. He'll take Brian Shirley along with him. We'll finish 3rd and transfer through to the A main. Brandon Overton, Nick Kurtz, and everybody else are B main bound if they want to make the showcase A main tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. And it all comes down to this. The last A main of our career, of this career mode. Assuming that we're actually able to come home with the championship. It was, 14 points over Brandon Shepard. So it is possible that we actually don't win the championship, and that would be absolutely terrible. So we got to try to make sure this thing is set and ready to rip. So I'm going to go back there, and then as far as the chassis J-bar, we still need to be a little tight or looser on corner entry. We're going to increase the chassis J-bar height by 1 inch. That will give us looser on turn in. It'll be a little tighter on exit, but adjusting this right rear spring rate should help that as well. That is going to be the final setup that we run here at the dirt track at Charlotte. We got our sponsor bonus in practice, did not get it in qualifying, qualified 22nd. Excuse me. We started 4th in heat race number 3, finished in 3rd. That gave us the 3rd and final transfer spot there in that heat race, putting us starting 16th on the grid. It is 60 laps, 6-0 for this one here at the dirt track at Charlotte, and hopefully we are close enough to Brandon Shepard that we can actually come home with the win or with the championship. So for the final time, let's hit the track for the A-Main in the World of Outlaw late model, this time at the dirt track at Charlotte. Let's go. Gridded and pacing and ready to go racing. From 16th position, we are ready to go. The green flag flies. We are underway here at Charlotte. And immediately, Rick Eckert going to get to our inside. That's fine. We'll let him go. We got 60 laps to make it back up. So I think we should be okay at least letting him go by for these this first lap, because we're going to get to the inside of, I don't even know who that was, Jeremy Shaw. We'll take that spot right back, and then we'll get by Rick Eckert to grab the 15th position right there. And we just got to make sure we know where that B5 is, and I can see him. He is not up front. We'll get by Brian Shirley now as we set sail to get by the O-Show of Jimmy Owens. Trevor Gundaker now runs in 12th as we get by Owens for 13th. We're now up 3 spots here in the first few laps here at Charlotte. Brian Shirley looking to get by us now on the bottom side. We're not going to let that happen. We're trying to set our, or not, we're not trying. We are setting our sights on the 11 car of Trevor Gundaker off. Oh, wow, big. Well, I saw the underside of somebody's car. That's not very, we should probably blur that out if we absolutely have to. But, oh, now off of turn number 2. We're trying to get the inside of Gundaker, but instead we'll get to the inside of Tyler Brunning. Oh, man, not able to get that pass. But Brian Shirley now looking to the outside, trying to grab a spot on us there. We'll not let that happen as we still settle into the 13th position as we'll come around now and complete lap number 6. 54 laps to go as now Gundaker goes to that top side. He and Brunning side by side through 1 and 2. Brunning's going to get a little wibbly wobbly there. We'll dip to the inside line, try to take over the 13th or the 12th position, and we will put us now up to 12th with 7 laps complete. Up into the 12th position, and I can see Brandon Shepard. He's not too far ahead of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. That each spot is 2 points, so that is pushing it here, boys and girls. Yeah, we've got to try to gain a few more spots here to keep him within striking distance, or to put him outside of striking distance, I should say. Trevor Gundaker in the 11th position here. We're trying to reel him in. Ryan Unzicker having a great run in the 10th spot. They're right in front of Gundaker, so a couple new faces and new places as we complete lap number 10. We've got 5-0 to go. Closing in on Trevor Gundaker now for that 11th position. That's 2 points in the grid, or on the points tally board. And he's going to pull away from us now off of turn number 2, now into turn number 3. I am going to be absolutely heartbroken if we don't come away with this championship. So we've got to fight like we have everything to lose here at Charlotte. Oh, I thought we were going to have Gundaker cleared there. We did not. We're going to dive it hard into turn number 1 here. Let it slide. We're not going to have him cleared. We'll body him a little bit. Let him know, hey, man, we're fighting for a title here. Can you let us go? He'll let us go this time. We'll grab the 1 spot and the 2 points up into P11. Bruning gets by Gundaker as well. He'll go into 12th as we now set our sights on the El Paso, Illinois native. He lives about 15 minutes away from me. Of Ryan Unzicker, the RJR Transportation number 24 car. And oh my Lord, Bobby Pierce is setting a wretched pace here as he's almost on the same straight. Oh, he is on the same straightaway as us. That is wild. Only 16 laps into this 60-lap main event. The last thing I want to do is go a lap down as well. That would certainly cramp our style. Oh, Unzicker's going to go high through 1 and 2. That's going to help us out a little bit. We'll be able to close in just a teensy bit there through 1 and 2, now through 3 and 4. We're going to dive it down low, slide it up, not able to clear, but he knows we hear. 42 to go, 18 are complete. Tyler Bruning behind us now ripping the lip up there as he and Brian Shirley have gotten by Trevor Gundaker for position. Bobby Pierce is just on a mission. 41 to go as we try to get by Ryan Unzicker here. Maybe we go to the top side. Do we? We do. Oh, wow. Okay. 20 complete. 40 are remaining now as we try to get to the top side and try to make the top side work for us, but it is not. Tyler Bruning now going to look to our inside as we dive it down low. And 39 to go. I'm just trying to break into the top 10. Oh, man, because that would mean Shepard would have to finish like second or third in order to beat us. Oh, my goodness. This is heart-wrenching because I have no idea where Shepard is. I need a caution because there's Bobby Pierce right behind us, and we've been good at keeping the leader behind us before. Let's just see if we can do it here and somehow navigate into a caution because of it. So 24 laps are complete, closing in on halfway already. Very close to halfway, actually. Wow, that is crazy to think. Oh, Unzicker wobbles there through 3 and 4. We're able to get by for the 10th position. Oh, come on, spin out. Oh. Pierce got into Unzicker there off of turn number 2, but we stay green. Oh, boy, this is nerve-wracking. I wish you could scroll through the leaderboard, but only on cautions can you do that. Closing in on Chris Simpson here, running in the 23rd position. We'll be able to dispose of him right there. Bobby Pierce looks to the inside. And now we don't need a caution because then we're going to get stuck a lap down. And I absolutely cannot get stuck a lap down. Oh, boy, we got all sorts of wibbly-wobbly there. Oh, man. The next car in front of us is 4.5 seconds. And that is Daryl Lanigan. So right now we are in conservation mode, running in 10th. Oh my gosh. Man, what if it's a tie? We should have the tiebreaker with the most wins. Chris Madden is right behind us now. Assumedly, he's running in the runner-up spot, and then Dennis Erb Jr. right behind him. I mean, it's 2 points per position, so let's keep that in mind. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, there's Dennis Erb Jr., so there's second. There's third. Fourth place is where and who? Oh, boy, this is 20. Oh, my goodness. Hope you guys are enjoying my kind of mental breakdown here. I keep seeing the blue car behind us and thinking that's Shepard, but that's Brian Shirley. 26 laps to go. Brian Shirley runs in 12th behind Tyler Bruning, who is in 11th, right behind us, for position at least. So that Bruning is the red car in the mirror. I do not need a caution right now. I need a caution only if Pierce is able to get by Lanigan and Cade Dillard. Oh, Stave. Whoa. Mason Ziegler, Cody Overton made contact there off of 4. We're able to stay green. Oh, boy. We got 37 or 30. What is it? 23 laps to go, 37 complete. Remember, we're a lap down, so that number you're seeing on the screen for laps to go is one more than actual. We don't really have a lot of cars around us right now. Fourth place has been nowhere near us. Brian Shirley is fighting hard with Tyler Bruning, though, to get to the 11th position. And, gosh, that blue on Shirley's roof keeps freaking me out. 21 laps to go. It'll be 20 to go next time by. We get a little wobbly there through 1 and 2. We're able to hold on to it, though. As we go now through 3 and 4, we'll have 20 laps remaining this time by. Oh, my word. I am losing it here. Just so you are aware. I have no idea. The first 3 cars have gotten by us. Brent Larson apparently running in the 4th position. He's right behind us now, which is good. I needed to see that. But other than that, oh my word. I think I'm going to let Larson go here. There we go. 17 laps to go. Tyler Bruning closing, and there he is. Brandon Shepard is in 5th. We are in 10th. 2 points per position. We should be all right, but we're going to try to help our own cause here and hold him up as much as possible. And he can't complain as long as we say, hey, man, we were just running our line. Oh, big bump there from Shepard to Mason Ziegler. Yowie wowie, that was a heart-stopping moment. And just like that, he's going to get by us as I screwed up there. So Shepard runs in 5th. We would have to lose 2 spots, or he would have to gain 2 spots in order for us to lose the championship now, as long as my math is correct, which I believe it is. He runs in 5th. 2 points per position. Oh, my goodness. We just got to make sure he doesn't get by Brent Larson and make sure we stay ahead of Tyler Bruning and Brian Shirley. That's kind of the big thing here. We cannot let anybody else get by us unless they are on the lead lap, like I believe Kyle Bronson is. Unfortunately, it does appear that Shepard is closing in on Brent Larson, as we've got now, it'll be 10 to go this time by. Brian Shirley has closed in on us. Oh boy, this is not good. We've run 50 green flag laps so far. We'll get into Rick Eckert there off of 2, just a wait little bit there, Governor. And I think if a caution came out now, we would be okay. And look at that. Kyle Bronson gets into Brian Shirley heavily there off of turn number 4. We stay green, though. That does put Shirley a little further behind us, though, so that does help us out a little bit. And this is going to come down to the wire. Oh, my goodness. I certainly was not expecting this, but you guys are getting a treat here in this live finale of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24 career mode. Kyle Bronson behind us is on the lead lap, and if he's going to get by us, he's going to have to figure out a way to get by us, because if he goes by, so are the other cars that were fighting for position. Brent Larson, you got to do everything you can to keep that B5 behind you. I'm trying to do everything I can to keep those 2 cars in eyesight. It'll be 5 to go this time by. Okay, now there is a car between Larson and Shepard. That is Ross Bales. Shepard not able to clear Bales. He'll get into Bales there off of turn number 2, though. Oh, boy, he's closing in on Larson. 4 to go this time. I think it's going to come down to the very end here. 4 laps to go. Pierce is going to put us another lap down. Holy balls, man. He is just gone. Setting a wild pace. He just lapped the 5th place car. I want to say 6th place car. Kyle Bronson running in 6th, I believe. About to go, or just went a lap down. And I'm going to do everything I can to only stay 1 lap down. This is wild. 2 to go. Bronson, whoa there, bub. What are we doing here? Okay, that was a little weird. Didn't really need that. Oh, is Bronson going to spin out? Am I going to spin out? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. No, 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 no. Oh, I think they all finished already. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Talk about getting lucky on the last lap there. I thought, oh, my God. We'll come around now, finish 10th. Oh, my God. That was pretty wild, if I do say so myself. Was it enough, though, to grab the championship? Bobby Pierce gets the race win. So it's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It should be 10 points. We should have enough. But Pierce gets the win. Herb comes home 2nd. 3rd will go to Chris Madden. Brent Larson 4th. He does hold off Brandon Shepard, who finishes 5th. Oh, my goodness. Let's go check out the replay and see if I can get a decent shot here. Oh, my God. That was nerve-wracking. Whew. little behind the scenes here. This is how I get my thumbnails. At least for this game. The NASCAR game is a little wild because it's not the best. Its replay system isn't the best. They do need to work on that, I will say. How about that? Does that look good? I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Moment of truth, boys and girls. Let's see if we were able to hold on to the points lead and get the championship. 10th place run. Was it enough? It was. There it is. Championship. Let's go by 4 points over Brandon Shepard. He tried his darndest, but we were able to hold on to the title and the points lead. Oh, my gosh. We almost threw it away there, but we were able to get the win or get the championship win nonetheless. Let's get out of Charlotte, head back home, and move on to bigger and better things. $244,398 in total for our efforts here at Charlotte. Let's head back to the race shop and get this thing wrapped up. Well, there you go. Yeah, we didn't win. Bobby Pierce was just full lying there. So, oh, man. We finished 10th, enough to hold off Brandon Shepard by 4 points to get the championship. There it is. World of Outlaws. Congratulations. You won the championship. How does it feel there, I say, boy? We'll get the title. And that's it. That is it. We've won championships in every single series at every single level. It's official. Greg Osmond is the late model champion. Excited fans from all across the country celebrate via group video chat. That's a little weird, but okay. Oh, man. We have an incoming message. Let's see what the Outlaws got to say.
Congratulations. You're the World of Outlaw champion? I was pulling for you the whole time.
No, he wasn't. Come on, man. No, you weren't. You were trying to win it yourself. And there it is. Win a season of World of Outlaws late model car. There we go. And, just for kicks and giggles, we'll sign Hoosier as the sponsor because that is the final one. But there it is. The season summary for our championship season in the World of Outlaw late model. 13 wins, 24 top 5s, 40 top 10s. Only one race outside of the top 10. Brandon Shepard's top 5s really kind of threw a wrench in our mix, but us having 5 more wins than him certainly helped our case out. So 58-26 to 58-22. I don't think I've had anything closer than that. But man, it really came down to the wire, didn't it? So we'll head back to the office here. And oh my word, we did it. So if we go and look at this here, the local level, we won a championship with the micro, the midget, the big block modified, the UMP modified, the 305 sprint car, and the street stock. Then when we headed off into the regional level, got the title with the micro, the midget, the big block, the UMP modified, the 305 sprint car, the street stock, the 360 sprint car, and the pro late model. And then at the national level, it just keeps going, right? So at the national level, got the title with the micro sprint, the midget, the big block modified, the UMP modified, the 305 sprint car, the street stock, the 360 sprint car, the pro late model, and then the ASCS non-wing 410 sprint car, and then, of course, the 2 outlaw titles with the sprint car and the late model. So if we look at the lifetime wins chart here, with the micro, we have 24. What am I trying to do here? Next series. With the midget, we have 40, so we're only second on the lifetime chart there. With the Super Dirt Car Series, 30. Yeah, Matt Shepard got quite a few there, 96. With the, oh boy, yeah, we would need a lot more. Our 34 wins in the modified, UMP modified, definitely not enough to come close to Mike Harrison's 620. The 305 sprint car, 22, fifth on the board there. 23 wins in the street stock, second behind Matty Watkins, sixth on the board with the ASCS sprint car with 20 wins. The Pro Late Model, 20 wins there behind Mike Norris's 71. With the World of Outlaws Late Model, 13 wins, good enough for 9th on the board. Brandon Shepard way ahead of us there. And then with the World of Outlaws, why did it do that one? The ASCS non-wing sprint car, 6 wins, good enough for 3rd. And then 8th on the board, 16 NOS Energy Drink sprint car wins. So that is the title there. As far as championships, I'm not really going to go through all this stuff, to be honest with you. It's just a lot, but that's it. We wrapped it up. Let's take a look at our lifetime earnings, $74,123,489. Lifetime expenses, $39,172,836. So what does that give us a total profit of? I guess it would be $34,950,653, right? That's what it should be. I don't know why I'm trying to do the math. It tells me. Yep. Nope. I think I did that wrong. It would be that minus that. Hold on. 74, 123,489, 39, 172, 836, 795 or 79. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. 74, 123,489. Yes, $34,950,653 of profit. Holy crap, that is a lot of money. So, what was our most profitable car? I mean, most likely the World of Outlaws stuff, right? So, 10 million, 5 million, 8 and 5. Ooh, man, probably the Pro Lay model. Wow, that was a big difference. $11 million in earnings. That's pretty wild, but that's it. We're done. Now we are off to the NASCAR ranks. And look at that. That's wild. 1,228 total races, 72 seasons. That's not right, but whatever. 197 poles, 25 championships, 248 wins, 561 top 5s, 755 top 10s, and an even 1,000 top 20s in our career here. So, man, thank you all for watching. I certainly do appreciate it. If you've been here from the beginning, it's been a ride for sure. So stick around on the channel because we've got NASCAR 25 coming up here. And then, as you saw, the teaser video we showed, we got some new stuff coming in January. So be on the lookout for that. But that is going to do it for us here, episode 190 and the finale of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.